certain extreme situations, the law is inadequate. In order to shame its inadequacy, it is necessary to act outside the law, to pursue natural justice. This is not vengeance. Revenge is not a valid motive, it's an emotional response. No, not vengeance. Punishment.
Tonight we have a chance to say, yeah, you're right. We're too extreme, we're too wild, we're too out of control, we're too full of our own shit. Or we have a chance to say, hey, fuck you, you're wrong. Fuck you, we're right. Because you have all made it to the dance. Because believe me, this is the dance. Start the show.
Unmute it first, dickhead. Good evening. Oh, you should have heard me, too. I was rearing up. That was one of my best goods ever. Good evening, everybody.
What?
It's a good one. I smashed it in half with the hammer today.
Yes, you did.
I thought it would be a good gavel stopper. Little did I know. Little did I know that actual hammers are not good.
You see these
gavel
4 pads
stoppers.
on the back? And then you see where the fracture is here. You hit it like dead center between those 4.
I told you dinner was cold, bitch. Sorry, I'm trying to fit into my new fantasy role that the internet has for me.
Oh, I thought it was a flashback to a past relationship.
Yeah, no. I'll tell you, I did have an April flashback a second ago.
Oh, boy.
I put my
Was it when I was in the bathroom doing coke? You heard the...
Save the children. It's going to be a stupid fucking show, boys and girls. It's going to be a stupid fucking show.
Oh, fuck.
You know, I haven't been to therapy for like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's dangerous.
My therapist has been out of town. They had a vacation, then they had a symposium for work.
Therapist left you too, huh?
But bitches. Oh boy, does she have a headbutt coming her way and a good squeezing. No, but I've had my groups. My groups have been, I think, more beneficial than therapy. They're both beneficial. They're both great. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. My therapist loves that I go to the group thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's a big proponent of
it.
But it's nice to go to a place, you know, sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name. But it's also good to be around people who have been through the same shit as you.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, look, they're fucking addicts. You know? And it's like, you're not crazy. It's just you're around normal people. Now, you're safe. You're okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have an April flashback a second ago. And no, it was not when you were in the bathroom doing coke. Because I don't allow that in my house. Never have. Of course, not everybody follows the rules. But I put my beer right here.
Yeah.
And I remember sometimes I would put my beer here and I would spill it all over the table.
Yeah.
And we'd have all kind, and that would be usually on April and I shows because she liked to drink during the shows.
Mm-hmm.
She liked to drink when the shows weren't on too. But that's neither here nor there. Not that I haven't been known to imbibe.
But no, I remember the last like 4 months she was on the air. She kept saying how she doesn't drink anymore.
Was she really saying that?
Dude, maybe the last 2 months.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, she was saying how she didn't really drink anymore. Like she was that, like when you guys were up, like hanging out with your friends, she wasn't drinking.
Meanwhile, Kayla would tell me, Aaron, Nick and I have noticed our bottles are disappearing a lot quicker.
Oh, no. See if I remember distinctly going, you were just drinking on the air 2 nights ago. What are you talking about?
Lied about everything. Jesus Christ.
Doing it right in front of everybody and lying about it.
So anyway.
See, you weren't crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, Keanu, you were wrong. It is funny to watch people tell you about the life you lived.
Yep.
Like, it's funny to watch people tell you how your life was when you lived it, and you're literally the only person who's made any amends or made any admissions or admitted any guilt toward anything you've done wrong, and then watch other people tell you what you did and didn't do. I find it the height of arrogance, and that's coming from me. But I did. I used to have the beer right here, and sometimes I would spill it, and then April would go and she'd clean it up, and I miss her. You fucked up. No, I feel really good lately. I've been saying that a lot lately. I do. I feel really good. And I keep saying I feel really good as though I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. But the other shoe's not dropping. It's so fucking weird. And like I'm getting used to being like bored sometimes. I used to never be bored because we'd constantly be around each other doing fucking something.
I really do understand that feeling of waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Right? And I'm just like, it's not dropping. I'm like,
yeah, no, I'm living that too. Different scenario, but like it's every fucking day. I'm just waiting for that thing.
I don't
like this is gonna, something's gotta, nothing ever does. Nothing ever. It's wow. Did I find something healthy?
I know. I'm just really fucking like, but that's just it. Healthiness is fucking with me sometimes. I'm like, because I told Slam Piece, which we're coming up with a name.
Yeah.
We got to come up with a name.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I haven't heard a good one yet. You guys have some decent ones, but I'm waiting for a really good one. And I was telling her, I was like, I feel like I might have been like depressed or something yesterday. I feel like the other shoe might have been dropping. She's like, why? What happened? I go, I dropped the kids off. It was before the show, and I didn't have like anything to do. And I was like, she's like, yeah, you were bored. She's like, that's what all of us do. She's like, that's not depression, dipshit. That's called boredom. You were just bored. You know what boredom's a sign of? And I said, what? She goes, contentness. She goes, you've been so strung along and pulled so tight and wound up so tight for the last how many months of your life since December that now moments of contentness make you think you're dying. You know, what's the line in Con Air? Moments of levity for that gentleman hurt. Happiness for that gentleman hurts, but causes him headaches. Because I told her, I'm like, I think I'm getting depressed. I just don't have anything to do, and you know, I'm just kind of feeling blah about it. She's like, yeah, you're bored.
You know what you need to do?
What?
Do what I do. Overextend yourself and commit to way too many things.
Well, that's what
commit to projects for this person, and you're doing this thing at home, and then you got this other project at home, and then you still got to take care of, and then you're at work for just overextend yourself.
You'll never
be bored.
You're already
And then when
pounding.
you get the moments of boredom, you enjoy them.
Really?
You fucking hold on to them. You don't want to let them go.
I like them now. I had a boring day today. Sauna was back in the gym, so I did some boxing. I did some weightlifting.
Yeah, I go in a sauna at work, too.
Trying to get these legs to not look like Deontay Wilder's. And then I sauna'd. I did the smallest bit of grocery shopping. And then I came home. I finished The Last Dance for the second time, the Chicago Bulls documentary, started the Redeem Team documentary, came down here. Now, look, I'll say this while the mics are off right now and nobody else can hear us. I came down here. I turned on my Bluetooth speaker and my phone, and I sang a little karaoke by myself.
I'm not going to shame you for that.
Thank you.
I've done Gare.
It was fun. I did One Margarita and Knockin' Boots, both by Luke Bryan.
4th of July, there's a video of me in my front yard, a Roman candle in each hand, dancing to Miley, partying the USA.
It's a good song.
It's a great fucking video.
There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that.
I'm twirling around. Roman candles are going off.
So yeah, I'm just
got Miley cranking from my house.
I'm sitting around being bored.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Fun being bored, isn't it?
Talk to SP. I'll call her SP until we find a new name.
There we go.
Just talking to SP on the phone for a while, and then we were on the phone for like 2 hours, and she was like, "I could have just come over." I'm like, "Yeah, now I'm gonna have to JO." What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Anyway, welcome to the show. It's going to be a good one. I'm sorry to start it off so tawdry and crass and disgusting like this. I will say this. We had to correct some things from last night.
Yeah.
You guys actually did knock out both goals.
Ooh.
But the morning show audience also knocked it down under 50 yesterday.
Fucked up situation.
So I fucked up the whole thing. Technically, I owed the morning show because I didn't have my Venmo logged into the show Venmo, so I wasn't getting Venmo notifications. And we got enough Venmo to knock it out. So the streak was still alive. And now I think I owe 15 minutes and 15 minutes to each show. Because, it's not fair to give it all to the evening or all to the morning. Right?
Yeah. Because he owes something to the evening.
Right.
Because
they got it
stepped the fuck up.
They got it to 0.
Then they stepped the fuck up.
But the morning show audience should have gotten an extra half hour to get it to 0. And they didn't. And so I fucked that up. But it does mean that the streak is at 13. I want to see the streak continued. 245 is the number today. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, Steel Toe Media Inc. on Venmo to be specific. Rumble rants, etc. Rumble is working. I was worried about that because they changed up their stream keys.
Okay.
And I didn't know if it would work. It did.
Don't you just copy stream key, paste stream key?
But they did a different thing now where you go create a static stream key. I think it's going to work for everyone now, but I'm not sure. I have no idea.
I don't know what that means.
Fucking Rumble is the king of tinkering with shit when they don't need to and not tinkering with the shit that they need to. They're really good at it. Slamantha, I love that name, with $5, says, I may trash this show and can't imagine getting through the week without having this show to trash. Goal looking all too doable this evening. Let's. You know what? That's the most beautiful, honest thing I've ever heard from someone. The most honest thing I've ever heard. And I can't tell you how much I love Slamantha.
I call bullshit on that.
You think she
Plenty of people have told you you're a piece of shit.
You think she secretly just loves the show and hasn't admitted it to herself yet? Yeah. It's probably why. I was going to say that's probably why none of your relationships work out, but then I was going to say, who the fuck am I to tell you?
Yeah, we're kind of on the same same number here.
Hey, you guys want relationship advice? From who? From me. What? No. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? Anonymous with $2 says, don't forget about super tips. Would Melton let me use the super tip thing?
I have no idea what you're talking about, super tips.
He's the guy, he does the super tips with the AI voices.
Oh, okay.
I think that would be fun.
I mean, he uses my voice, so fuck him. We can do it too.
I'd like to get a super
I never
tip
gave him
system.
permission for that. I think it's fucking hilarious, so why couldn't you do super tips?
I want AI voices too. I want all kinds of different AI voices.
I found it amusing. Like, they got the Matt voice from the very first podcast that were on YouTube, because that's the only thing left of Savage Thoughts out there.
Right.
It's so fucking funny. The weird pauses and just the...
Is it pretty good?
Oh, yeah, it's good. It's fucking cringe, but it's good.
Soft Weekly with $2 says, the turn. That's one thing that I noticed the Kiwi Farms think the Steel Toe haters are gay.
Uh-huh.
They're like, every time Aaron takes a sip of water, these gay F words are going, he's turning. Oh, the mask is slipping. And it's like, yeah, welcome. That's Steel Toe haters. It's pretty much. I know SP was going like, I mean, look, back when I didn't like you, I didn't mind going to find shit to talk shit about you. She's like, but God, those Reddit people are just insufferable. She's like, they're not funny. Uh-huh. They say the same thing over and over. We get it. He's fat, whatever. He's like, it's just like, it's so uncreative. And like, Kiwi Farms is like what trolls aspire to be.
Okay.
And like when Kiwi Farms shits on a group of trolls, especially when it's someone that Kiwi Farms thinks is gay like me, like they think I'm a homo.
Yeah.
But like they look at the haters of this show and they go, these people are fucking beyond worthless. And they're like, and it's all because they say the same thing over and over and they're fucking terrible at it. But Soft, you wanted to talk to me. You said you and I need to talk about something. And then you didn't get back to me on it. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear what you had to say. Oh, Chad Buzmak is... he's doubting my Venmos. Hold on a minute, you slippery son of a bitch. I want to thank, I thanked them this morning already, but I want to thank, come on, Venmo, don't dick me like this. Meg, Robert with 35, Anthony with 5, Jeremy with 5. That was enough to knock out yesterday's, and I fucked it up. I'm sorry about that. Somebody texting me some relationship advice on the show line. Relationship advice: never rub another man's rhubarb. Thank you, Jack Napier, but I'm good. Thank you.
It was that long and skinny, huh?
Max, I'm sorry. I can't say the name now because I forgot. Since you Jewed us out on overtime yesterday. No, I gave them their overtime. I'm giving you guys 15 extra tonight and 15 extra tomorrow. And then I think what we're going to do
Tomorrow morning, tomorrow night. Be specific.
tomorrow
here, so-
morning.
okay,
Might not
yeah.
do tomorrow night. I'll decide
Okay.
by the end of tonight's show.
Let them. Yeah. Don't let them call you out for shit because you weren't clear.
15 extra tonight, plus the 30 if you knock out tonight's goal, and then 15 extra tomorrow morning because you guys
Plus the 30 if they knock out that goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you could get
Yeah,
45
yeah,
minutes extra
yeah.
back to back.
Yeah, gotcha.
Could be a pretty good week for you. $2 from Parlock. He says Mourning Joe can't compete with the steel toe. Damned by faint praise. MSO says he probably spent all day making these up. Even Matt ain't buying it.
That's right. I don't believe any of it. at all.
MSO will do anything to get his W. He'll do anything. I can't believe that these people would believe that wouldn't believe that I'm incompetent.
They tell you it all the time. Then
Right.
when you do something that's totally incompetent,
Right.
they're like, "Oh, he's just playing it. He's faking it."
These people are like, this guy's fucking borderline retarded. And I'm like, yeah, I did something borderline retarded. They're like, you're full of shit. You're a genius, you conniving bastard. That is weird. Like, even with the
internet.
the Biscontis, the Reddit people,
Yep.
they kind of have this same weird contradiction about themselves, which makes it hard to take them seriously, which is Aaron's a goof, but Aaron's a fucking manipulative genius. It's like,
Gotcha.
which one is it? And I've got bad news for you guys. It's the former. I'm retarded. I flunked out of Niccolo Machiavelli school. I'm sorry about that. Thank you guys very much. 240 is our number for tonight. Let's knock that out and call it a win and then extend the streak to 14 shows. Okay, we've got a lot of things going on tonight. Very excited about all of it. Thinking about taking tomorrow night off because, again, it's just going to be so goddamn beautiful. It's just going to be so damn nice out.
Somebody finally turned summer on here.
Yeah, I think summertime, I might switch the schedule and go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday with a members-only show also on Sunday. Like the evening shows might be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Oh.
Just because it's too fucking nice, you know? Hate Your State says, maybe you misheard when they said you have retarded hairline. Oh, okay. Thank you. That helps a lot.
I don't think anybody ever stopped at hairline when they use that word with you.
No, they usually just
They just keep going.
use retarded as a catch-all.
Yeah.
Sam Show says borderline retarded with you. Ha! Borderline. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nick the Milkman with $5. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. 235 is now the number, and he sends a clip with it. Oh boy, this should be good. I bet you it'll make me look all masculine and shit. Can't wait to see what he clipped. Well, yes. I love this. I love that I'm a giant retard who's just an e-begging idiot who doesn't know how to put his pants on in the morning to someone like Flimsy. Wait, there was another part of that. That wasn't it. There was more to that. That shirt makes me look like I have cancer.
So is that facial expression.
No, that's Down syndrome.
Oh, okay.
Can we get that forehead tanned up a little bit? Jesus Christ, buddy. You are not make-outable in this stream.
Well, that's why you're taking Wednesday
yes.
off so you can get in the sun some more.
Yeah, trying to get a little more sun so I'm more presentable to you guys. Well, yes. I love this. I love that I'm a giant retard who's just an e-begging idiot who doesn't know how to put his pants on in the morning to someone like...
What autistic shit are you doing with your fingers? And
I move my hands a lot. I'm a hand talker.
that was a weird one, though.
Nick the Milkman with another $5 and another clip. Can't wait to see this one. 230 away from tonight's goal. Thank you, Nick the Milkman. All right, another clip. Sure. Just stuff shoved in my ass all the time by a woman. It's fine. Yes. Anything beats the gay.
It ain't gay if it's with a lady.
Right. If a woman puts stuff up your ass, it's just weird. It's not gay, though. But it's not, because it's not a dude doing it.
Right.
It's got to be your bull. Chad Buzmak says, unban me on YouTube. Why? It's more fun over on Rumble.
Yeah.
You're good. Sam Show says, Matt is significantly less retarded. I take offense to that, actually.
I understand why.
Sam Show says, what are you doing with your hands in that clip? He goes, that's not hand talking. That was you. Jay Warren with $5. That's going to now put us 225 away from tonight. Thank you, guys. Hey, get in that PayPal and that Venmo as well. Looks like we're knocking this thing out real quick. Everybody just start throwing ungodly amounts of money at us. Let's see this clip. Do I think of Kayla when I listen to this?
Oh boy.
Oh, Rainbow in the Dark. Well, we're not monetized tonight. Wait, are you saying she looks like Dio? You're a fucking asshole, dude. That's not cool.
Oh boy.
I don't, you know what? I don't like it.
No?
You know how many times I told that woman how pretty she is? And now here we are calling her You guys are mean-spirited. It's toxic masculinity. And I won't stand
It's
for
the
it.
only kind of masculinity, sir.
I was talking to somebody today, and I'm like, technically,
No.
because I still hung out with Kayla after April and I were done.
Yeah.
Technically, Kayla's my last breakup.
Oh god.
So, like, you guys are hitting my last lady a little hard, and I don't like it. I don't respect it. 383 Novocaine with $2 says, Aaron, it's Prime Day. You can get a great HD cam cheap. Oh, shit, that's a good idea. We should get a really nice fucking camera for the studio.
You could buy a Canon Rebel and use that, and it would look fucking amazing.
Really? Canon Rebel, you say?
Those are the digital SLR cameras that, similar to what Nick have. You don't need like a $3,000 bougie one. You can buy like a $600.
What is it called?
You can buy Canon Rebel.
Canon Rebel. And then how do I hook
Don't
that
buy
up to
it right now. We would confirm for sure. But dude, all it takes is a digital
Rebel
SLR
T100
camera.
for $459. Canon
People
Rebel
use those to stream
T7 for
with.
$599.
Yeah, people use those.
It
to
looks
stream
like
with.
a clickety camera.
Exactly, but they plug the fuck in to your computer, and you can use it as constant video feed.
No shit.
Yeah, there's a way to do it.
Daddy look pretty?
We just need to confirm. Well, Daddy will be in HD, so how pretty you want to look.
Ooh, really good.
Because if you got some flaws, they're going to show up.
This Punham, the fuck out of here. I'm flawless.
I mean, I give no fucks. I got nothing to hide.
MSO says, for this show, even $1 is an ungodly amount. Now, MSO, just because your wins are becoming few and far between doesn't mean you need to get all... Sir, you got no cause to be snippy with me. All right? I'm just doing my job here. Oh, man. Stop Big Troon says, or some real fucking monitors. What's wrong with these?
The monitors aren't the issue.
Fuck is wrong
We
with
can see the monitors just fine. The camera doesn't see us.
While
as good
you're
as
at
should.
it, replace those CRT monitors. What the fuck is wrong?
Are they talking because of the light that... You have a light in front of us. A monitor is a light. CRT.
This hurts my feelings. I thought the monitors
Do you know
were
what
fine.
CRT TVs are worth at this point?
What are CRTs?
Like the old tube TVs?
Oh,
They've actually have value. That's what they're saying these are, is the old tube monitors.
you and your two large TVs that aren't monitored. They're just TVs, a couple of TVs. What's
Hey,
wrong with
fuckhead,
it?
I have 4 fucking TVs in my garage as monitors. What's wrong with that? 4 32-inch TVs. Plug an HDMI cord in it. It's a fucking monitor now.
I didn't think we were
It's
going to
no
get...
different than a fucking monitor you buy that can't be used as a goddamn TV.
I didn't think we were going to get shit on for the monitors today.
How do they even know about the monitors? How
This-
is that a fucking thing? I'm so confused about this.
I'm telling you right now, this audience is the fucking best. I love them. I haven't done a single story yet. We're 15 minutes or 25 minutes in because these guys are just funny. I love them. Somebody texting in, or SP texting in, saying Matt's AI voice on Melton's show is the literal best.
It is. It's fucking awesome. It's so terrible. It's awesome.
Is it?
Dude, that fucking AI voice is amazing. Like, I couldn't even be mad at it. When I heard, like, wait, how is that? That's AI me.
Does
And then there's these weird pauses and these weird things that I say. It's just fucking perfect, dude. It's...
I want to do a super tip, and I want to have a Melton AI voice.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun, and people could just make him say really fat guy things.
What if we steal all his AI voices of the character, the people from this show that he does?
Yeah, let's just steal everything.
And then, well, why not?
Just thiever it.
Fuck it, just take it from him.
I like it, yeah. Rusty Grammar with $1 says, shout out to MSO, your #1 fan. I love MSO. He's the fucking man. Sam Show says, you like staring at those big-ass pixels, Grandpa?
Oh, what? So we can read what you guys are typing in? Sorry, we can read your fucking chat, asshole. Fuck Fuck you.
It's so easy on the eyes, you guys. I don't understand why you're yelling at me over this.
Wait. Should we spend $1,500 for a fancy computer monitor that's the same size as this TV you can go buy for $98 on sale at Walmart?
I mean, it wasn't $98.
You can buy one. I'm saying you
not,
can.
Not that cheap of a bastard. Why?
But I spent $130 on each one of my TVs I use. You know why? Because I did fireworks in my garage and I destroyed 3 of them.
Why are you so poor? When you maximize the video you're playing and go into the picture-in-picture, we see the tops of your monitors. Oh, that's why. Okay, well, that's fine. Fuck you if you don't like my monitors.
They're not CRT. You would know they're not CRT then, asshole.
You buttholes. You guys are being...
Fuck all y'all.
You guys are being real...
You put together a podcast and let's see what the fuck it looks like.
Don't say that. They might be...
They ain't got the fucking talent.
They might crush it.
I proved it. Your listeners don't have the talent for a podcast.
Listen, they're gonna do it, and one of them's gonna get really successful, and then I'm gonna have to A-log him just to be successful again, just to knock out goals.
One of them tried that. It didn't work. That's true. Here I am.
Rusty Grammar with $1. Oh, we already did that one. Okay, so we're all caught up. 225 is the number tonight. Thank you guys very much. Crunchy, just throw us like $500. We'll be set for a couple of nights.
Yeah, fucking do it, Crunchy. Come on.
Crunchy, I bet you don't have $500. I bet you're a fucking bum who can't even find 500 if you had to. All right, let's get on to some things. So remember yesterday we talked about Mourning Joe?
Uh-huh.
And how they weren't, this is so embarrassing for professional broadcasters.
Oh.
They weren't allowed on the air yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Because MSNBC was worried that they would say something really fucking stupid about the Trump thing.
Wait, I thought you said this was embarrassing for professional broadcasters.
Well, and Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski.
Okay.
That's true. Like Joe Scarborough he was a congressman. And Mika Brzezinski is the daughter of like the son of Satan, Zbigniew Brzezinski, who ran the Trilateral Commission, who's like the main guy in the New World Order.
Oh.
So, yeah, I guess they didn't have to be professional broadcasters.
Right.
Like a lot of these broadcasters come from like super rich families and they don't have to have a lick of talent. Like Anderson Cooper is Vanderbilt Steel.
Okay.
Mika Brzezinski's dad was God. Then you've got, oh God, there's one. Even Tucker Carlson, I think he comes from the Swanson Food
It's
Company.
almost like they're being placed in there just to keep pushing a certain narrative.
Almost a little bit. Some of them bite the hand that feeds them. Oops, I'm wearing my Anthony Cumia shirt. I shouldn't say that. Bite the hand. That's. We're gonna be a great tag team. We're gonna win the tag team titles. So,
except one of you is gonna be a flop when you get tagged in.
Cover your heart. So, they won't let Mourning Joe and Mika on the air yesterday because they're worried they'll say something fucking stupid about the Trump thing. Now, my thing is, can't they just as easily say something fucking stupid about the Trump thing today?
Or on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I will agree with Joe and Mika on this. I don't think they should have been kept off the air. Either fire them if you don't think they're capable of controlling themselves in a situation like that, or let them do their show. Well, they were pissed about it, yes.
Yeah, let's hear the dumb shit they're going to say.
Right. They were pissed today about it.
Yeah.
And they decided to talk shit about...
he looks really salty.
Yeah, they were. They decided...
His vagina has so much sand in it right now.
They were... dude, imagine how shrunken her cock is right now. It's really bad.
It's retracted inside.
But
Just
they
gotta
were...
go dig it out.
They were talking about the... my mom will sell you her Canon Rebel camera. Ooh. I like. If it hooks up to a computer via USB.
Or HDMI.
Or HDMI, either one. I'm set. But Mika and Joe.
Yeah.
They come on and they do Mourning Joe this morning, and they're really pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
They're mad at NBC, and they're going to shit on their bosses. This is the kind of stuff I love. This is my favorite.
It's going to go well for him, isn't it?
Some of my favorite steel toe moments were when I came on and went, God damn, Gary, and the crap that's going on at this station, it's all... Blah, 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 blah. And I could do that because I was billing so much. Like the morning show billed so much, I got to trash out my boss every day. And sometimes he would even walk in the studio, and all he would do to neutralize me is he would just look at me and goes, what's your problem now? He was just on the air. He goes, "Oh, sorry. You know, on my drive into work today, I just turned on the radio and I was being belittled and trashed and throttled. I just want to know, what's your problem?" And then I would go, nothing big. It's just that, the board's not working right, and I would appreciate it if you guys kept it the way I need it. And, and he would go, "No, just change it when you get in." And then he'd leave. And that would be the end of it. That's what I wish would happen on like TV and stuff more often.
Yeah.
It's like when these guys trash their bosses, the bosses just come in and they go, "What? What do you want? Why wouldn't you let us on the air yesterday? Because you were going to say something about the Trump thing that was going to get us in all bunch of shit."
Yep.
Which, by the way, we said it last night. We're seeing it today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people starting to get in shit for their takes on the Trump assassination.
Ooh, did you hear about Tenacious D? And
We're gonna
Kyle
get
Gass?
to that.
Oh
tonight.
my God, that's like the biggest story out of us.
We're gonna get to that and the repercussions of that. I'm gonna tell you this. I think Republicans are becoming little pussies a little bit. Yeah, because I don't know which Tenacious D part you're talking about. The consequences, like the repercussions of what they did. On the stage.
I knew what he did.
Yeah,
and then
I feel like Republicans are kind of being cunts about that and complaining and bitching. I'm a total free speech guy. I want everybody to say whatever the fuck they want.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people getting their. I mean, look, if your company you work for doesn't like it and they go, "We've decided as a company that we're going to suspend you," that has nothing to do with me. I can't help that. That's a company owns you. They get to make that call. I'm talking about people like individuals who put pressure on Tenacious D to cancel their tour because we don't like what you said about Trump and we don't like this. Fuck that. Play your fucking music. Who gives a shit? Kyle Gass isn't causing anybody to lose votes, and Kyle Gass isn't, making anybody shoot any presidents. So leave him the fuck alone. Let him play Wonder Boy, and let's move on with our lives. But that's not the way it goes anymore.
You could argue he's adding to the, hey, maybe someone should do another attempt.
But it's Kyle Gass. First of all, I want you shot.
Any of it.
But
Like,
I want you shot if you shoot somebody because Kyle Gass said something.
Well, yeah.
If you go, "I did this because Kyle Gass said so," then we should execute you.
I don't care. I'm all for it swinging back. The pendulum is swinging back the other
I don't like any kind of swinging.
Not even the pendulum swinging back the other way?
All swinging is bad. I would like things mildly adjusted.
But
not
Steve
swinging.
C.
Nope, I don't care. Opie and Anthony died 10 years ago. It's time to find a new show.
But Steve C.
I
and
don't.
The pendulum.
Nobody knows who that is anymore. 5 people know who that
Foundry.
is. Nobody cares.
Foundry.
You know what O&A references are now? Kind of sad.
I am sad.
Kind of sad. Spruce up. Be happy.
I've been happy. I've been yelling and screaming, and
That's usually when people are really happy. They go, "I've been screaming, I've been
I have
shouting."
the most joy in my heart when I'm yelling and screaming and pounding on the table. It's been great.
Somalis, go.
I don't want to get your show canceled, sir.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks for your honesty.
I wanted to briefly talk to our friends and viewers that watch us every day.
That shouldn't take too long. There's about 8 of them.
And talk about what happened.
Why did we bring Richie Cunningham on for this? Why does he need to be fucking part of this bitch fest?
Happened yesterday. We were told in no uncertain terms on Sunday evening that there was going to be one news feed across all NBC News channels yesterday.
Okay.
The Today Show would be Lester Holt, other people that you worked with on Sunday, and that was going to be one news feed across all NBC News channels.
How does Joe Scarborough manage to take a really exciting thing like a boss fight and still make it boring? Jesus, you're about to fight with your boss. Let's get to it. He's like, "Well, what they told us was..."
You got the succubus pulling all of his energy sitting next to him there. Look at her. She's just like,
If she pulled all his energy, why doesn't she have any? Jesus.
it's never enough.
Poor Richie Cunningham
They
over
drain
here.
you and it's never enough.
Opie Taylor doesn't know what the fuck is going on. This whole thing is like a goddamn funeral
Would
dirge.
you get to the point, Joe?
That we were going to stay as a network in breaking news mode throughout all day yesterday. That did not happen. We don't know why that didn't happen. Our team was not given a good answer as to why that didn't happen, but it didn't happen. We were also told it was going to happen throughout the day. And I guess after there was such a strong blowback about yesterday morning, I guess they changed their plans.
This guy sucks.
And so those plans changed as well. So
But
It
they
didn't.
changed their plans, so those plans changed.
You know, we've talked about it.
Just said the same thing twice.
Off the air. We'll talk about it on the air because we
Okay.
talk about everything on the air. We were very surprised.
You talk about everything on the air. Mika, can Joe still get it up? Answer the question. Talk about everything on the air. Judging by your face, probably not. She has aged horrifically in the last 20 years. That's hard. That just doesn't look right. She used to be cute, man.
I have no idea.
Do you remember
No.
like prime Mika circa
Nope.
2010, 2011?
Nope.
She was a cutie. Can we, before we listen to more of this bore fest, God, these two got yanked off the air. They're probably pissed off about it, and all we get is this lukewarm horse shit, this tepid dog
It
shit.
doesn't sound like he's all worked up. And
Ugh.
full of rage and anger and I should have been on them.
Mika Brzezinski, 2011.
Boring as fuck.
Well, she's always been kind of plain Jane, I guess. Never mind. There she is. There's Mika. She doesn't look too bad. Oh, who the fuck is that? That's her? That's that person?
I don't fucking know. Is it?
Hold on a minute. Mika Brzezinski, 2010. Maybe she wasn't. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
She's just.
She's very mid.
She's a chick.
She's okay. Well, fuck me in the mouth. I got that one wrong, guys. I'm sorry I steered you down the wrong path. All right, Joe, you have 10 seconds to make this interesting.
We were very disappointed, and if we had known that there wasn't going to be the one news feed from NBC News across all NBC News channels, Willie, we obviously would have been in yesterday morning.
Yeah, I was here up early on Sunday morning with NBC's coverage. Savannah and I led the coverage on Sunday in the immediate aftermath, talking
Jesus
to eyewitnesses,
Christ.
talking to officials about.
Is there a dime's worth of charisma to be spared amongst this entire bunch?
Just a fucking complete lack of energy. Nothing happening here.
Could you show them what energy looks like, please?
It looks like this. God damn it! You
All right,
gotta
no-
fucking get into it.
No, pretend that you were yanked off the air yesterday for the news because they were worried you were going to say something fucked up about the Trump assassination.
Why the fuck wasn't I let on the air yesterday?
You're on MSNBC.
Why do you keep changing the
Yeah,
rules?
take it
on
easy
me?
on the fuck. You're on MSNBC. You're on basic cable. Go. Whose line is it anyway? Go.
Why wasn't I allowed on the air yesterday? There's so much friggin' stuff I could have said about this. I wasn't gonna say anything stupid. Like I think I'm not even gonna say stuff because I
Go.
don't want to get.
Come on.
No.
Go.
What? What?
You're supposed to show them how
I
to
wouldn't
do
say
it.
anything stupid like I think the guy should have been a better shot. Nothing like that. No, I never say nothing like that.
We'll be back with more of the Retard Report, brought to you by Bud Light. There you go.
Okay, I didn't know you were
what
wanting me to
happened?
scream that on your shows.
Obviously suited up and ready to go for yesterday morning on a big morning, and we're
Come on, guys,
told
be
that something
pissed.
else was going to be broadcast. So
Do something.
we are here today,
Come on,
going through
do-
a lot, catching up
do
a little
some
bit.
shit.
But
Come on.
we want to be here for our audience, and we know you trust us, and
No, we don't.
have ultimate respect for you.
They
guys,
have
so
the energy
we're
of
here
talking
today.
about their
Wish we'd
dog
been
that
here
just got
yesterday.
put down.
Yeah, we all.
I'd rather listen to them talk to me about what dreams they had last night.
I miss my dog so much. I mean, he'd lay by my feet every night in bed, and you know, every morning I'd wake up and he'd greet me with a happy wagging tail, and I'd let him out, and he'd do his business. He'd come back in, he'd want a treat, and I'd give him a little shook on the head. And
Breaking news. Melton said he'd let you use his super tip system. Says anyone can use it regardless if he likes you or not, as long as you have a big enough show.
ooh,
Well, let the gauntlet be laid down to Patrick Melton. I want a super tip system.
Matt wants to talk to Matt on the super tip
Matt
system.
wants Matt's voice. I want Patrick's voice. I want all the voices. I don't want April's voice. I'm going to end up fucking getting sued by the end of it. You guys are going to write so
Yeah,
much
that ain't
terrible
gonna work
shit.
so good
yeah.
for you.
I want Nick's voice.
Are you sure that won't go bad for you?
That'd be funny, though.
Okay.
Can't really say anything about that guy that isn't true.
You pay-
Be honest with you. Wish him the best, but, I mean, look, he stepped in shit. What are you going to do?
keeps kind of digging his own hole.
Yeah, Melton said he'd let you use his super tip system. Well, then I want to use your fucking super tip system, homo. You fat slob. Give me your fuck. Sorry. Should probably be nicer. I'm trying to, curry favor.
I wish we would have been here yesterday. We still would like to figure out exactly why there wasn't that one news feed.
Because nobody trusts you to not be a miserable anti-Trump cunt and say something stupid about the assassination attempt. Joe, don't make this uncomfortable for us, all right? We thought you knew why they didn't want you on the air. It's because they don't like you or trust you, and they think you would have sucked all the energy out of the room.
Okay, you just
all
took
right?
it right on.
Yeah,
You just took my thoughts.
Yeah. Don't make us tell you this. It will hurt your feelings, and we don't want to see you hurt. All right? Just go on, do your dumb show. Get on with it. The only reason this show is still on the air is because Mika's dad will shoot fire from his eyes and burn down our entire studio. All right? We owe him a favor. He got all of our staff off on cocaine charges. Fuck. I need a super tip system just so I can speak.
And I think the reason why is this show began.
Oh, wow. Hey, ready for this, guys?
Okay.
Get ready to hear something good.
It's gonna be full of energy, isn't it?
Mika's gonna
I can see it. I can see it in her eyes. She's getting fired up. It's fucking building, dude. It's fucking building. We're gonna get it now.
Mika is about to blow the doors off the hinges.
And continues 17 years later on being the place where you can go to have the hard conversations in a civil way. And so it seemed like now more than ever is a time that we would like to be on.
Matt, there's a fire!
Viewers agree with that. So we continue. We are 5 minutes past the top of the hour.
Don't forget to give the time. Time and temp. I am really pissed. I am really mad. It's horrible. It's 5 to 5 and it's 63 degrees and sunshine out in New York City. God, those two. I was excited, like, hey, you know, they got yanked off the air. They're going to be fired up about this shit. Here we go. And then...
No, not one bit.
Gay, lame. Soft Weekly with $2 says Mourning Joe greater than Steel Toe Joe. I mean, if you want to compare W2s, I'm not going to fucking argue with you. Not going to fucking argue with you at all, buddy. Don't you worry about it. Also, what are we, 2-something? 225. Away from tonight. If you want to chip in, thank you very much. We appreciate your contributions. A couple of quick thank yous here. Thank you to Hey Mikey. He says, I have a 20 left for the month. You get a $5, buddy. You're doing good, buddy. Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, buddy. That is very nice of you, buddy. And I'll never forget you, buddy. 220 away from tonight's goal. If we knock that out, you guys get 45. Well, you get 45 minutes of overtime. You're getting 15 no matter what. But you get an extra 30 if we knock it out. Blitz League says, not making a donation joke today is one of my goals. Thank you. All right, Citizen M has some advice.
Yeah.
He says, just catching up. You better be joking about taking even more shows off. You're not changing the fucking schedule over weather. Honestly, you need to bring it back to Monday through Thursday evening night. We never did Monday through Thursday. We'd have Monday through Wednesday, then this cunt would do a show until he fucked that up.
And then some other cunt did a show, the fake Patrick.
Yeah, then Patrick did a show for a while. Then we got kicked off Twitch, and
yeah,
that was the end of that.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't had a Thursday show since. I don't know. I would have let Gino do Thursday nights here until he took a fucking katana. He and his girl took a katana to my fucking back. I would have let him do it. Keep the money. Why not?
Is that what's sticking out back there?
Yeah, it's a sword.
Okay.
I haven't pulled it out yet. Reminds me of the good times.
I thought you had a backboner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boy, I listened to her really try to backpedal on me reading off those Venmo payments I gave him.
Oh, yeah?
That $1,000 or so worth of Venmo payments. Just grabbing those pedals and spinning them backwards. Hey, how about those $300 a pop Vikings tickets 5 rows up? No, we're not. That was that I said, this is your engagement gift. Don't pay me anything. Didn't tell him how much it was.
Right.
Said, how much do I owe you? Nothing. It's your engagement gift. Congratulations. He never gave us an engagement gift. Well, women don't listen. Sorry, High Road. High Road. We're not going any further than that. We're high-roading this shit. All right, guys, 220 away. Let's get it under 200 by the top of the hour. We still got 20 minutes until then. Get irresponsible with your money, especially in the PayPal, Streamlabs, and Venmo department. I can't wait until Melton hooks us up with Super Tip.
Ooh,
that'll be nice.
That's going to be fucking awesome.
Joe Scarborough, should we give him one more chance? he decided to yell at, he was pissed at Lester Holt. Remember, Lester Holt was the guy who took his job for the day.
Okay.
Yesterday, reporting about all the Trump stuff. Well, Scarborough went off on Lester Holt's Joe Biden interview. And you tell me if you think that Joe Scarborough really did think that Lester Holt did a bad job with this interview, or if maybe Joe Scarborough's still a little bitter about the whole not having a show Monday thing.
Not having the fucking Biden interview himself?
Yeah, let's see.
Okay.
Let's take a look at
I hope it's got more energy.
Let's take a look at what Joe thought. They've got a 30-second ad. I like Mediaite. That's the only reason I'm putting up with this shit. But I really wish they'd let you know what ad is coming up before you hit play. That'd be nice. So Joe wasn't happy with Lester Holt. He says it's because he did a shitty job with the Biden interview, which what a nice thing to do on your morning show is shit on another NBC guy's interview. I'd be pissed if somebody did that to me. Here we go.
You know, Rev, I want to get to a couple of things. You had a conversation.
That California raisin-looking motherfucker, Al Sharpton, is still on TV.
Dude, I don't get it.
Have you ever seen the video where he tries to talk and spell on his show? Like, they have a supercut of him mispronouncing easy shit.
No.
R-E-S-P-I-C-T. And he tries to spell respect. Respect, which is when you sweep your floors again. That's respect.
I will say, I am noticing. You see this?
Yeah.
They
I know they can see the monitors.
They do kind of look like CRTs.
They do, but they're flat screens. They really are.
They are flat screens. It's funny.
Yesterday with Joe Biden that I think is newsworthy.
He really does look like a wrinkled butthole. Al Sharpton. Jesus, he isn't.
Just a grumpy one, too.
He's aging like a grape.
That's not even like a butthole. It's down for a good time. He's just a grumpy old butthole.
That's a butthole that's been married for about 25 years and just doesn't put up with it anymore.
It's fucking. He's the only reason he's loose is because he's been so tense for so long.
You held a press conference on Sunday talking about the need for America to come together and to be unified. You were praying for President Trump.
You know who's a real good unifier? Al Sharpton.
The guy who's literally tried to divide everybody.
Yes. Al Sharpton, one of the biggest race baiters in American history. We need to come together and be united as a people. And you tell those Jews to pin back their yarmulkes and fucking bring it. That guy. That guy's going to be the
Wasn't he
great
the guy
uniter.
that advocated for that bitch that was supposedly found in a trash bag or
Tawana
something?
Brawley. Well, Tawana Brawley was the woman who I think falsely claimed R-wording.
Yeah.
Yeah. He defended her.
Yeah.
He looked like an asshole on that one.
He looks like an asshole
Yeah,
now
he looks
sir.
like an asshole.
His health, his safety moving forward. I want to get to all of that in a second. We just need to talk about that line of questioning from NBC's Lester Holt. It was an important question to ask about what President Biden said in a private fundraiser.
Holy fucking shit, MSNBC. I can see why nobody watches them.
Mm-hmm.
They are just really dry and boring.
Has Al paid his taxes yet?
Depends on what you mean his.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's all, numbers on a computer screen to you, old Rev.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like even shit that Mediaite goes, oh, you got to watch this. Joe Scarborough's shitting on this guy. I'm 30 seconds in. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because he's just so goddamn boring. People watch this every day. I'd rather watch The View. At least those bitches are screeching and shit. There's some volume.
The hens are clucking.
Joe's like, Lester Holt asked Biden a question about the... Don't care.
Or...
Who's that?
It's The View.
That's The View?
That's the hens clucking.
If menopause had a sound, The View. Is that what menopause sounds like? It's got to be a little more deeper voice because they get a little deeper. There you go. That's The View. Perfect. There it is. I'm horny. I'm actually horny for that. That's... Nobody's going to clip that and just pretend you're retarded. That's just the sound of menopause. What's the sound a woman makes when she gets hot flashes? Oof. Get a few hairs on the old chinny chin. The voice gets deeper. Hips get wider. Get a little more rectangular shaped. What's the sound you make? Okay. Ironically, also the sound a woman makes when you bite her clit.
It's usually a little more high pitched, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little more. You're right. That's a little more high pitched. What did I say? Fucking behave. What did I tell you? Stop grabbing the back of my hair like that. The short ones hurt.
And it's a question I would have asked. I think any of us would have asked that question. But to ask that question...
That would have been, like, if I'm Lester Holt right there, that makes me pissed that I asked that question.
Right.
It's like Mourning Joe said, I would have asked that question. Fuck, it was a terrible question. God damn it, I'm a hack as a journalist. I don't know what he's bitching about. Like, he's still pissed that Lester Holt got to take his spot on Monday, isn't he? Because this is such a nothing burger that he's bitching about.
But he's just droning on about it. He's not even making it exciting. Like, just, dude.
Excuse me, wrinkly black wizard. I want to bitch at you for a second.
Question without any context.
Thou shalt not pass.
About the politically violent rhetoric that Republicans have been engaged in for close to a decade now. Wait. And we could talk about Nancy Pelosi. We could talk about the assassinations of Chairman Joint Chiefs, the hangings of Mike Pence. We could go on.
What?
What? Wait, did I miss
Could
something?
we talk about you literally calling Trump Hitler?
Hold on. Did I miss something? Did somebody hang
Who hung Mike Pence?
Somebody hanged Mike Pence?
When the fuck did this happen?
Well, I know I don't read as much news as I used to, and I'm not as informed as I was. This the last couple of days? And I didn't see the Joint Chiefs of Staff getting killed either. When did that happen? General Milley? I mean, I believe this is what we call pulling shit out of your ass.
The fuck is this guy talking about?
I don't know. I think what the whole point of Mourning Joe is they're just so low energy and boring that you don't actually listen to the words they say. Now I know why Randy Kay would turn this off at the radio station sometimes and turn on porn. Because you just need to watch some bitch get railed if you're going to watch this low energy shit.
I thought you were going to say, now I know why they pulled this from yesterday morning, because it was just too fucking boring to be on after Trump got
If Trump would have been watching this while making that speech, that bullet never would have stood a chance, because Trump would have fell down and fell asleep if he had been watching Mourning Joe. Do you think at one point, like 1 minute into this rant, I was going to call him Weird Al, Reverend Al. I almost called Reverend Al Weird Al. I'd actually like him more. Weird Al Sharpton, at like a minute in now, is like, why did you call me onto your program? Am I just supposed to listen to this middle-aged white couple bitch? Are they bringing me in as a bull in a cuckolding situation? What the hell am I even here for?
And on and on.
Yeah, Mika, don't you hate it when the person on the news channel drones on and on and on about nothing at all? It's terrible.
We could talk about it on both sides. Again, a good question to ask about what he said in a private fundraiser. A good question to ask. I would have asked the same question.
You said that.
But to ask that question absent of any context seems to me...
Wow, you are fucking nitpicking. Somebody is just bitchy that his show got taken off the air.
Like I said, salty vagina.
Somebody's just a little bitchy. I can't play the rest of that. I can feel people getting bored with Joe fucking Scarborough. Jesus Christ. Soft Weekly with $2 says, sent you something on Twitter. Citizen M was right. I was waiting. You DM'd me about something, Soft. And I didn't. Oh, did he send it back? Okay. I want to talk to you for real. Clearly shows on Thursday evening. What are you talking about?
Apparently
I know it said, no, oh God, he's doing this thing. Monday through Thursday, 7 to 9. Yes, we had a show on 7 to 9 on Thursday. It wasn't us.
Do you see where it says Steel Toe Media Inc.? It was a thing. Like it was you were doing a network type thing.
Yes, we had Savage Thoughts at first.
Yeah. And then I had Stripper's Butthole.
Who's that sexy devil right there? Look at that guy, right? We had Savage Thoughts. Then we had Patrick from, oh, God, I'm Not Right.
Yeah.
We had that show on. I didn't do shows.
No, you did not. You did not do
evenings.
Thursdays. You at one point, because you and I feuded, but way back. You want to go way back. And this goes, you weren't doing every night of the week then either, though. You first started a podcast. That was one of the things on the YouTube shows that Patrick went over. Like that was when you and I were feuding because you decided you were going to do Thursday night too. And I was like, this is my fucking Thursday night. It was a thing that was very brief and entertaining.
Yeah.
And then you didn't do Thursdays after that.
Right.
And you did, when you started doing your internet show, it was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You had someone else on Thursday.
Right. I think Matt may be working with Melton, says Chad Buzmak. He keeps calling out all the same shit Melton does. Someone's watching.
What am I calling out?
You watched him shit on you.
I watched him shit on me. That's how I found out about the AI chat, and I thought it was fucking amazing. I'm like, I need this in my life.
I don't think Melton fans have wrapped their head around the fact that we don't really see him as a threat. No. And it's kind of just like, what a weird individual.
It was cool. I'm like, finally on someone else's show. And then I got to watch it. I'm like, this guy's shitting on me. Like, cool. By the end of it, it's like, I kind of think this guy might like me. His AI chat thing's really entertaining. I fucking love it. And then I'm like, I just turned the internet off, and then I went back to work and lived my life, and I was happy.
Everything was good. All right, guys, we need to get moving on tonight's goal. We are 220 away. We need a little bit of a rally here. Let's get it under 200 by the top of the hour. That would make me really comfortable. And if you want anything, you just want to make me really comfortable. All right, we got some updates. The Secret Service is starting to look into this assassination attempt. And in no way is
why would people involved in it be looking into it?
In no way is the bullshit they're feeding us making us believe that it was an inside job.
Okay.
Sometimes I wish all these organizations investigating this shit really would make it like the Las Vegas shooting and just shut the fuck up and just pretend it never happened. And we'll all sit there and go, hey, what the fuck? Like, what happened with this? And let's go, shut up. We're moving on to the next thing. Yeah. Because sometimes when they give us answers, we go, oh, fuck, you had something to do with it, didn't you? You listen to their bullshit, and they're like, well, you see, what happened was we just didn't know if he was the guy that was doing the... Oh, fuck, you let him do it, didn't you?
I heard a detail earlier today that was like, what?
Interesting. What was the detail?
He was wandering around with a rangefinder?
Mm-hmm. We're going to talk about that one, too, later.
How the fuck does any member of law enforcement not pull that motherfucker aside? How do you not know? What's the only reason you'd be walking around with a rangefinder at a presidential fucking campaign speech?
Bro,
I wonder how good I can hear it from. Let me look. 110 yards away. Oh, let's check this spot. 125 yards away.
Bro, just want to know how far I am from the president. That's all.
Just trying to get his decibel reading on my yards away here.
And, sir, why do you have a wind gauge? No reason. No reason at all. Sir, hey, do you know if the Coriolis effect comes into play from this distance? What? Nothing. Never mind.
Trying to figure out how much the wind is moving the sound away from me. That's all it is.
Does the rotation of the planet matter from 150 yards? Do you know that or no? Okay, just never. You know what? Never mind. Not a big deal.
No, this was not an inside job. No.
Well, Secret Service head Kimberly Cheadle has finally spilled the beans on why her agency failed to prevent the assassination attempt.
Do you know about her?
On Donald Trump. And spoiler alert, it's even worse than you imagine.
Do you know about her?
Like, what specifically? I hate it when people do that. I hate it when people
She is like so 100%. Her whole goal with the fucking Secret Service is DEI.
Yeah.
That's her goal. She wants women as part of it. Not the goal of, hey, let's make this thing the fucking best it can be. Fucking pump women in there. You know who Trump didn't have on his whole fucking little party around him protecting him today?
Who's that?
None women.
Oh, you think this is a woman thing?
She's all about getting women included in. It's an open thing.
So a woman can't save the president's life?
If the woman could save a president's life, why today were there no women on Donald Trump's little party around him?
They all had their period.
All of them at once. They sunk up, huh?
They synced up.
Okay.
It's synced up. You don't sunk up. You fucking redneck. They all sunked up. Sunked up.
I didn't say sunked. I said sunk.
Sunked.
They all sunk up.
They were all sunken.
They all sunk up.
Yeah.
Dude, no. How are you not jumping on that DEI bullshit?
Well, because I just assume everybody's DEI now. Isn't that the thing? It's cool to be DEI.
It proves it's horse shit.
Diversity, equity, inclusion. That's how we're going to make the world go
Did you
round.
see the video of the fat bitch who couldn't get the gun in her holster because her fat gut was hanging over and she couldn't get the... You didn't see that one?
I don't see why you and I are in any position to criticize people for something like that.
Because I'm not on the Secret Service
Fair enough.
taking the oath to protect the president, not being able to get my gun in my holster past my fat fucking gut. That's why.
You've made a sound argument, and it's not one that I can. It's not one that I can combat.
Dude, I don't believe any of the bullshit we're about to hear. Go on.
All right. Well,
It's your show.
I want to say this. Thank you for keeping an open mind before I present you with these facts.
Yes, I believe.
Why was a perfect vantage point overlooking Trump's rally left open for the would-be assassin? The Secret Service decided that stationing an agent on that roof was too risky because the roof is sloped.
That's racist.
I'm gonna repeat that again.
Mm-hmm.
The Secret Service, when asked, why didn't you have someone on that reasonably close building with a perfect vantage point to blow the president's head off, did you not put anyone on that roof? And their answer was, it was a bit sloped.
Okay, can I bring up a point?
Sure.
There was video of the sniper who shot the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Was he on a flat roof?
To me, it looked relatively flat.
To me, it looked like it had a fucking slope. It
I
wasn't flat.
I
It
didn't
was
know he had
not flat.
I didn't know he had a spotter. I had no idea. But did that slope turn out to be the chink in his armor? I'm just wondering. Secret Service Director Kim Cheadle said, quote, that building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof. Now wait a minute. Now, think about this. I understand where she's coming from. I get it. See, I keep an open mind. I would hate for a Secret Service agent to be up on that roof and say lose his footing, fall and hurt himself. You see, while it would prevent anyone from going up on that roof and perhaps shooting that poor firefighter in the head who ended up losing his life, I also don't want to see a Secret Service agent roll an ankle or anything up there.
So, do Secret Service agents not take an oath to literally take a fucking bullet for the president?
Yes, but they never said.
So they're worried about sliding off a fucking roof?
Well, they never said that they would break an ankle for him.
I think it's implied. If you'll take a fucking bullet and die, you'll do anything up to that as well. It's a bullshit excuse.
I don't know.
It's a fucking cop-out.
I don't know. I feel like...
Again, they give the answers and it makes us go, I think you're fucking with us here.
But no, I don't think you're understanding the roof was sloped. And that's dangerous. What do you want these Secret Service guys doing? Risking their lives?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's their job. Did I not just say that?
Oh, well, shoot. Well, the guy who shot the president in the ear didn't seem to have a problem on that roof.
Yeah, the nerdy fuck.
Actually, you know what?
The nerdy, non-athletic fuck.
Maybe that's why he missed the president.
Let's not put the fucking former Marine on the roof. No.
The
nerdy fuck can scale it, no problem. But no, we're worried about the former Marine who's been in some shit and killed people.
But perhaps...
What?
I'm just saying, maybe if they would, maybe this guy would have been successful in shooting President Trump if he hadn't been shooting from a sloped roof. What if the Secret Service put a guy on that roof and then it caused that guy to go to a flatter roof and then he had a better shot?
They had snipers on the flatter roof.
Oh, yeah.
You just said that.
Yeah, they did.
By the way, that roof is sloped too. Go find the fucking video.
Oh, boy, I'd say. Thank God he wasn't a convenience store owning Korean. He'd have drilled Trump right between the fucking eyes from that rooftop. Are you kidding me? All right, guys, we need some help. We are behind a little bit tonight.
Nobody likes Shouty Matt.
Nobody likes Shouty Matt. If you hate Shouty Matt, throw us money. $220.
What the fuck's wrong with you people?
Away from tonight's goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, memberships.
I show up with energy yelling and screaming, and you get nothing. I fall asleep on the air. We knock out the goal.
Also, hit like, hit subscribe. We appreciate you guys being here. Atomic Ray says maybe the shooter was upset they shut down Mourning Joe if Trump was shot. He didn't live long enough to get to see that. I wonder what he would have thought if he would have went, yes, I got Mourning Joe yanked off the air for a day. I told you that this would have consequences. Oh, boy. I tell you what, though, I just, the more they start explaining shit to me, the more I just go, well, this shit was an inside job.
Yeah.
Like they fucking, they did this for real. Like they either, like at best, they let this shit happen.
Yeah.
At worst, they had a hand in planning the fucking thing. But like, I have a hard time believing that this was all some big cosmic accident.
They had a group of police that were supposed to be like hey, if some shit goes down, we all run to wherever.
Yeah.
The gate they were supposed to enter through just happened to be locked, and nobody had a fucking key. They had to wait to get somebody with a police cruiser to ram through the fucking thing.
Jesus. So it was
Don't you think, be like, this, if this happens over here, we gotta go through this gate. Who's got the fucking key? Oh.
So the whole thing was just a bust from Jump Street.
It was either all fucking set up on such a weird level, and they're still trying to cover it up and lie to us, or there's so much incompetence in the world, which would mean nothing would function.
Yeah.
On a day-to-day level, nothing could actually function with that much incompetence.
I want to switch gears here a little bit because I do want to get off the assassination stuff. I'd like to go on a rally here monetarily and hope that tonight's show.
I would like a rally too.
I would like to see
shave my head and everything.
Tonight's show not be a bust. So Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, memberships, Rumble Rants, gifted memberships, what have you. So Donald Trump picked his running mate yesterday.
Yeah.
It was J.D. Vance.
You told me this guy's good.
Senator from Ohio. People like him. He used to not be a big Trump guy. Now I guess he's a big Trump guy. I figured these 8 seconds would really put him in the good graces of most Trump supporters.
Okay.
Most MAGA people. I think this 8 seconds could be a commercial soundbite.
I'm willing to give him a shot.
This is J.D. Vance, current running mate for Donald Trump.
I think it's ridiculous that we're focused on this border in Ukraine. I got to be honest with you. I don't really care what happens to Ukraine one way or another.
Got my vote.
There we go. J.D. Vance on Ukraine.
Got my vote.
I got to be honest with you. I don't really care what happens to Ukraine one way or the other.
Don't give no fucks either, sir. You got my vote.
I mean,
fuck it.
Really, it's been hundreds of billions of dollars. It's been, what are they even doing? Like, Russia's holding back because if they wanted to, they could just barnstorm the joint, kill a shitload of people, flatten cities, but they don't want to do it. I think they want to force a regime change so they can get someone more friendly to Russia, or they can get that Donbass region and just claim that. They don't want to go in and just, rip the place apart. But if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I don't see why we have to go deeper and deeper into Hawk to get these people weapons. Good point by Dead Game. He says, ask him about Israel.
That was my next question. How does he feel about Israel?
Now we'll find out what kind of fucking balls he has.
Got the same answer?
Yeah.
Got my vote.
Come on. I don't really give a shit what happens to Ukraine. All right, next test. What do you think about Israel? Pass. Am I allowed to pass? Is that okay? I'd like to pass. Can't let you pass. All right. We are stalwart allies of Israel. They are the only democracy in the Middle East, and we support their right to defend themselves.
Wrong.
Congratulations on passing the Republican test for Israel. No, if you're a Republican, you got to like Israel. That's their thing.
Okay.
You hate Israel, you got to go over to the Democrat side.
What if I don't care. Wish him the best. Done sending you money. Whatever happens, happens. What's that make me?
I don't think you really have a spot in either side because you got to like Hamas.
Good,
if you're a
fine. I don't
Democrat.
want a spot. I don't give a fuck about any of it.
Wow. It's a lot of
How does it change my life?
Guys, are you hearing this anti-Semitism over here? Holy shit. I'm
tired of it all. It's just a perpetual, nonstop fucking war of people killing each other and killing children. Just fucking over it.
God, all of this Jew hate that I'm hearing.
I know, right?
From my co-host over here. I can't. You think we should stop giving Israel money and just let them defend themselves? Wow.
Yeah, don't get in the way either.
Jesus
don't
Christ.
Help the other side.
Why don't you just set a yarmulke on fire while you're over here ranting your Jew hatred? God, why don't you just wear an armband?
I wouldn't know where to get a yarmulke, sir.
Come to think. Yeah, I'll find you one. Hold on. How much can I get a
Well,
yarmulke?
Amazon, of course.
Yeah,
I
how
mean,
much can I get a fucking yarmulke?
other than fucking Amazon, because you can get anything on Amazon. I get
I
it.
can find a good yarmulke for you. Yarmulke. Here you go. Zion Judaica, $9.99. That's a hell of a deal on it. Oh no, they have something called a yarmulkecopter. I'm not shitting you.
What the fuck?
Look at this. That's a yarmulkecopter. It's a yarmulke, but it's got a spinny thing on
Spinny
it.
fucking propeller on the top.
Yeah, we should get one for Ben Shapiro. Does he have a P.O. box?
It has to be motorized, though. You got to get a motorized one that spins
Oh,
on
instead
its
of
own. Yeah, it just
like
spins
that?
on its own. Yep.
That'd be fun.
With fucking lights on it and shit.
Oh man, you guys knock out tonight's goal. I'll get a yarmulkecopter. I'm serious. We're desperate. It's fucking that needle isn't moving. I think we've made like $25 tonight. We're fucking getting our dick kicked in an hour into the show. Over 350 of you checking out the program. Make sure you hit like. Make sure you hit subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks again, guys. Let's start chipping in $5-10 at a time, so I don't start getting nervous. What do we got to go till? At least 9:15 tonight.
Yes.
With that 15 minutes we owe you.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate your guys' generosity. It looks like we might have a rally started here. Let's see who kicked it off.
Ooh, kicking it off.
Oh my God! Eccentric Sea Wizard says, "Keep it pumping for these hilarious fucks. Let's go. $50."
That's a good fucking dent. Hell yeah.
From Eccentric Sea Wizard. All right, that kind of puts us back in line here. 170 away. How about like 2 or 3 more of those? We got nothing to worry about, guys. By the way, 45 minutes extra tonight if we knock it out. So, again, thank you in advance. Thank you, Eccentric Sea Wizard, and thank you to anyone else that might have been inspired by that to throw in an extra 5 or 10. Huh? Thank you. 170 away from tonight. All right, let's get into this. This could be a fun debate for the audience because I don't like this. I know that there's this weird right-left thing in this country where if the left does something and the right thinks it's awful, when it's the right's turn to do it to the left, for some reason it's okay when they do it. I hate that.
It's called revenge, sir.
I think it's the gayest thing ever. Revenge doesn't move the needle for
people
anybody.
being angry and resentful, and
I despise
they want
it.
to fucking get them back because, you did this to me, so fuck you.
I think it's terrible. I don't like it. I think if you're going to say that cancel culture is shitty and cancel culture is bad, then it's got to be bad all the time. Then when you have a chance to cancel someone, you don't fucking do it.
Right, but there's steps of grieving.
But who are you? Like, if you're grieving,
You're just angry about things.
How
You're
is
just-
your
you're
grief-
lashing out? It's still another process of lashing out because you keep getting fucked. So when you finally get the opportunity, you're like, yeah, it feels good.
but how is grief helped
I was just saying in general.
by stopping Tenacious D from doing a concert?
It doesn't matter if it's Tenacious D. That part's irrelevant. It doesn't matter who it is. It's just they get to do the thing back.
I was against the Kathy Griffin cancellation. I thought she should have been allowed to do all her shows. I thought it was bullshit that people called the theater and tried to get her canceled and did get her canceled. You're allowed to hold a fake severed head of the president. That's one of our coolest fucking freedoms in this country. Is in England, if you would have held up a fake king's head, they might have hanged you for treason.
Yeah.
In the United States, we're not gay like that. So you can go, it's fucking Trump. And you're like, he gets to do that. It's totally fine. But we're a bunch of bitches who go, my president. We need to get her canceled. I thought you hated cancel culture. I thought that was shitty. Republicans deserve to be canceled if they can't be consistent about this shit. Now
I'm not saying you're wrong either. I mean, if it's going to go back and forth, it's going to go back and forth. I don't think one side's going to stop.
Well, then, okay, you either mean the shit you say or you don't mean the shit you say. Like one of the two. You can't go out and go, cancel culture is bad. Unless we can do it to one of your guys, then it fucking rules. So here's the Tenacious D thing. Talked about it yesterday or talked about it this morning, whenever we did. Kyle Gass and Jack Black have a band called Tenacious D. I like Tenacious D. I think they've done good music over the years. Funny songs. Kyle Gass had a birthday. And they had a big robot guy bring him out a birthday cake. And when he blew out the candles, he said, don't miss Trump next time.
Yeah.
I think we have the clip.
Don't miss Trump next time.
My attitude is fuck him. That's a shitty thing to say.
Yeah, but who gives a shit? Let him say it. Why can't he say that? Trump's not God.
No.
So fuck it. You're allowed to say that. It's shitty, but why do they have to cancel all their shows now?
Again, why did they? Exactly. Why do they have to cancel all their shows now? Why can't he just go on to do his shows? You heard the crowd laugh. Clearly the crowd there that goes to his shows was like, all right, cool. So you know what that means? People will continue to show up to his shows if he wouldn't have fucking canceled it like a bitch. I put it on him for being a bitch.
That's a good point, too. Don't cancel your show like a bitch.
Who's going to finally fucking stand up to the cancel culture?
Jack Black.
You're not going to get the masses on the same page to end the cancel culture. And you never have anybody who will actually stand up and say, no, fuck it. Whatever it happened. Fuck you. We'll be at our next show. You going to be there or not?
Yeah. See, now that's what you have to do. You're right. Jack Black's a fucking pussy for what he did.
Yeah.
Stop Big Troon says, and we're allowed to tell you to go fuck yourself. That's fine. But here's my thing. If we're going to say go fuck yourself, that's great. Never buy a ticket, never download a song. That's fine. When people start telling other people not to do it and they start, trying to go like, call the venue and do that. I'm against that.
Again, why doesn't the venue stand up? Like, no, we booked these guys. They sold tickets. They're coming here. Don't fucking come then. Fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, the venue needs to have balls. Jack Black needs to have balls. I agree with all that.
Yeah.
But people are celebrating this. Like Trump people are like, yeah, fuck Tenacious D. Fuck. You should want everybody to perform. Of course they are,
because it's their guy that got shit talked. They're going to celebrate it. At the same time, also, I think that Jack Black should have just been like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. We're going to keep doing it. No, I'm not firing him.
Here's what he said. Apparently, it was all his idea to cancel it. I thought he was getting pressured. He says, I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding.
You know what the appropriate action would have been here? And I think every fucking musician should pull it. All this shit comes up. Oh, I said something stupid and political, or something came up in my show. I apologize. You know what we're going to do from now on going forward? You show up. You bought the ticket. You're going to get the show. You're going to hear the music. You're not going to get any political viewpoints. We're just going to perform our show for the fans who paid for the ticket to see the show, the music that they want to hear.
So you think canceling the show is a bitch move?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I think all artists should pull their fucking heads out of their asses and realize, no, let's just stop talking politics altogether. I think he should apologize for politics at all getting into the show, said it will never happen again. Moving forward, we're just doing our fucking show and having a good time. Why not?
I agree.
That would spread.
Yeah, I think they should keep doing their shows.
I don't care if you're Ted fucking Nugent or...
I thought you were going to say Ted fucking Bundy. I was like, well, I would care. Like, if you're Ted fucking Bundy, I would give a shit. That would bother
Ted fucking Nugent, Bruce Springsteen, I don't care who you are. Just take it all out of your show. I don't care about it. I came to see your music. I want to hear you perform. I don't care what your political views are.
Now, for just for the audience and for myself,
yeah.
If it were Ted Bundy, you would balk at booking him. Ted Bundy.
Sure.
Okay. I do have to draw a line somewhere.
Okay.
Murdering,
I'll go with you on that.
Murdering girls and effing their bodies is
that what he did? I'm not up on the serial killer
stuff. Oh, really?
You
don't know it? Oh, Ted Bundy.
I knew he was a serial killer of some kind. I'm not interested in that shit at all.
Ted Bundy escaped from prison, right?
Yeah.
A couple times. But one of the big times that he escaped from prison and ran off to Florida.
He escaped from prison multiple times.
He's a smart dude.
Wait, he escaped from prison multiple times And Epstein was killed while under supervision.
Epstein was no Ted Bundy,
no,
dude.
He committed suicide. Okay, yeah.
Committed S-word. Because you're on YouTube. And it's gay, bro. Will with 199. No, of course not. Nick DC becoming a baby boot. Thank you very much. 165 away from tonight's goal. Thank you guys very much. I think we're probably one rally away from knocking this out. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we are.
And Stop Big Troon and Chad Buzamok, I don't ban anybody. The mods do whatever they do. I just read the super chats and shit. Sorry. I just, I don't know what to tell you. You got a problem with anything, take it up with me, and I'll see what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So then Kyle Gass released a statement.
Oh, what
on the whole thing.
Mr. Gass have to say?
Kyle Gass says, the line I improvised on stage Sunday night in Sydney was highly inappropriate, dangerous, and a terrible mistake.
Yep.
I don't condone violence of any kind in any form against anyone. What happened was a tragedy, and I'm incredibly sorry for my severe lack of judgment. I profoundly apologize to those I've let down and truly regret any pain I've caused. I mean,
that's
pretty good.
Pretty good line of bullshit.
I mean, as far as apologies go, though, like there's been good ones, there's been bad ones. That one was pretty decent.
It isn't. There's nothing behind it. He doesn't fucking mean it. You know how he feels. He fucking said it on stage. He doesn't mean that apology. It's a load of shit. Again.
You think it's just because he got
they should
caught?
just continue the tour and not bring it up ever again and do their fucking shows.
I mean, maybe, but yeah, I do think they should keep doing the shows and keep doing the tour. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know, the other thing is these comedians now who ban cell phones from the shows, they're the smart ones.
Yeah.
You got to get these fucking phones out because especially these older acts, they're used to a concert just being a concert. Like it wasn't recorded. Nobody knew what you said. You could get a little spicier. You could, kind of do your thing. Not anymore. You fuck up and say some weird shit on stage. Somebody's sitting there with their phone and they've got it recorded because what better way to watch a live concert that you're at than through a screen? It's a great idea.
Right.
Great idea. I don't know. I feel bad about them not doing their shows. But I guess if Jack Black decided to do it, just kind of bowed out and was like, I guess also he's got plenty of money. He's like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
I don't need the aggravation. Chernobog says, yeah, then Kyle Gass's talent agency dropped him. Yeah. I mean, people usually want to distance themselves from shit like that. So it's, who knows? Maybe we've seen the last Tenacious D tour ever.
What a fucking bummer.
You were never a Tenacious D guy?
I kind of grew out of it. Like
Really?
I'll listen to some of their songs when it pops up or whatever. I'm like, yeah, okay. It's just kind of nostalgia type of thing. But like, no, I was never like all in.
Did you watch their movie, The Pick of
did.
Destiny?
And I loved it for a while. And now it's just like, I can't bring myself to watch it.
It's kind of like the Jay and Silent Bob movies where it's like when you were a kid and like stoner shit was like, oh,
yeah,
like it was funny.
Yeah, 420, man.
Yeah, and now you watch it and you're like, smoking weed out of a devil horn and it's weed, bro.
The fuck, motherfuck song.
Yeah, he says fuck a lot and he smokes weed.
The other guy doesn't talk until he gets really pissed.
Like I still like Clerks. I still like a lot of those Kevin Smith movies, but like the Jay and Silent Bob ones are like, okay, that's a little heavy-handed. Number one Josh Denny fan says, unban numero uno Josh Denny fan from YouTube, please. Really? Did they ban you? I'm sorry about that. I like number one Josh Denny fan. He's all right by me. Well, I'll take a look at it after the show, buddy. Sorry about that. Hey, if you guys want to jump in and throw a couple of bucks our way, we are 165 from overtime tonight. We owe you 15 minutes. We're going to tack on another 30 if we knock out that 165. So go ahead and chip in. The links are in the chat. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Those are the best ways to do it. Super chats and all that stuff. Hell, they count too. Let's dig into this Ingrid Andress thing. Do you know who she is?
No.
She's a country singer.
Okay.
And apparently she got super fucked up before she sang the national anthem at the Major League Baseball home run derby. And she did a
smart move.
Oh, she bottle fucked it bad.
All right.
It was really horrible. So it's Major League Baseball's All-Star Weekend, and they have like the Futures game where the rookies play. They have like old-timer softball games. They have the home run derby, and it all ends with the All-Star game.
Okay.
Well, she was going to sing the national anthem.
Mm-hmm.
She had a couple.
Okay. Couple what?
Whatevers. She had a couple whatevers.
Okay.
And she turned in what some are calling the worst national anthem performance of all time.
Ooh.
And she's a professional singer. This isn't like Roseanne is kind of considered the worst one.
Yeah.
Like Roseanne is the worst national anthem performance ever.
Did anybody expect good from her, though?
Right. That's just it. This woman is a country singer. Like, she should be able to handle it, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, I haven't heard this yet.
She looks fucked up.
She
She
looks like a
fucking
goddamn
shit hammered.
She looks like a sweetie
those
pie.
eyes.
Look at that.
Oh, those eyes.
Look at her. She looks so good. Get her a pair of sunglasses. She'll be right as rain. Where was it? What is this, Seattle? Is this Safeco Field, or is this?
I wouldn't know.
Trying to figure out where this is. Could be Detroit also. Comerica Park, maybe. I don't know what that says. Either way, she's got her little jersey on.
Mm-hmm.
She's got her microphone. She's gonna sing a little national anthem.
Uh-huh.
She's going to lead our nation in its national pastime with its national anthem. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
Was that a hiccup? Was that a drunk hiccup? Did she hiccup in the middle of the anthem?
Okay, well, now confirmed it's booze.
Okay.
I was wondering what she had a couple of. I thought, a couple pills, a couple lines.
I want to.
A couple hits.
And she'd be giving it
No,
more
it's
energy if
booze.
it was a couple lines. I want to hear that drunk hiccup during the anthem. And the parts we watch.
What so proud?
I don't think her singing is like the worst ever in this. Like, it's not great, but it's not like the worst ever.
Oh,
Like,
we're just getting started, Aaron.
what so proudly we hailed.
No, that's you're sitting at the bar and you hear this karaoke come on, and then you hear that hiccup. That gets your attention. We got to watch this shit.
At the twilight's motherfucker.
What so proudly we hailed by the twilight.
Oh, no. Oh, she mixed up By the Dawn's Early Light and The Twilight's Last Gleaming. Oh, no.
This is drunken karaoke.
This is fun. She should have been doing this at a VFW on a Saturday night.
Oh.
We hailed
No, they would have ran her out of
by
there.
the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and
there's
bright
some slurring.
stars through the perilous fight.
It's not that bad.
There's a little slurring.
I mean, she's slurring and everything, but she's not like super off key.
she's fucking hammered doing that. You couldn't stay sober until after you did your performance.
Have they ever had like Waylon Jennings do the national anthem? I bet you he's been fucked up.
He's a professional at being fucked up and
All right,
performing.
that's fair. Little white blonde girl. She ain't gonna be a professional.
No, it's a college. She's fucking white girl wasted.
Yeah.
College girl.
Rise up proudly we.
I can do karaoke.
Oh,
Watch
the
me.
ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
He's laughing. Wait, did she just repeat a line? Go back.
Fight. Oh, the
Oh no, she got it right. Okay.
ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
It's not that bad.
And the rockets red glare.
Oh, okay. That was a little rough.
Again, Aaron.
That was a little rough.
We were only getting started.
Oh boy,
We're now approaching the halfway mark.
now she's hitting the high notes. This is gonna be rough.
Not getting better. It's not even staying the same.
Okay.
The bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night
Oh, she's wasted.
that our flag was.
I was really
Oh
hoping.
no!
I was
that
r-
note just went wrong.
I was really hoping that she would have slipped up on flag. I was really hoping that
Of
she would
course
fuck
you
that
were.
one up. By the way, it's apparently the Texas Rangers Stadium, Globe Life Field.
Oh yeah. That's great. Do that in Texas. They'll be real
Oh.
proud of you.
They're gonna be happy.
That our flag was still there.
I can do better.
Oh, say does that star spangled
Are they booing her?
banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Oh, ooh, that's tough. Oh.
And the home of the brave.
Okay, look.
Oh, that was painful. That poor girl.
It wasn't good.
That poor young girl with bad judgment.
It wasn't good,
No, it was fucking terrible.
but it wasn't the worst.
Really? How?
There's a lot worse national anthems. Hunky says, "Why is my dog howling?" That's
Okay. There might have been a lot worse national anthems. Have they been on such a fucking big scale though? It's one thing if you go to if you go to this little event. Show me.
I think Roseanne's was during the World Series.
Again, it's Roseanne. Everybody knows she can't sing.
Then
that
why-
had to have been done as a goof intentionally.
Roseanne.
That one gets a fucking pass.
Roseanne Barr
Oh.
at Padres game. Oh no, it was just at a Padres game. Okay, here.
Look at her own fucking ears. Come on, it's Roseanne. You knew what you were getting. Look, they're all laughing. They're booing her and laughing.
Oh, and then she grabbed her pussy and then spit on the ground. I forgot about that part. Yeah, they didn't like that either.
But it's Roseanne, dude. You knew that was gonna happen with her.
Yeah, that Ingrid chick was just fucked up trying
Yeah.
to sing a song. Yeah, it didn't.
No, Roseanne's on a different level. That's a separate thing.
Oh.
I'm defending Roseanne and
You're
whoever
defending
made,
Roseanne.
and whoever made the choice to put her on because they knew that's what was going to happen.
Who was the chick who forgot the words to the national anthem?
I don't know.
Forgot words to national. Was it Fergie?
Was it
Christina Aguilera?
Was it Fergalicious?
I think Fergie sucked a dick at the national anthem
Really?
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's trying to do it in a dumb style.
She's trying to fuck somebody to the national anthem. What the hell
Yeah,
is
why?
this?
Why? No, that's.
She's part black.
Is she?
Yeah. I think she's a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Fergie was one of those chicks in her prime where, like, it kind of depended on how she dressed and how her hair was done. Like, she
Uh-huh.
could either be really hot or you're like, not a Fergie guy.
Yeah.
Can you? Oh, say, can she puts her titties in your face? You're not in?
No.
All right. How about if you got a lap dance to Jesus Loves Me?
Oh God.
What if you got your dick sucked to God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood? If tomorrow all the things were gone. I wouldn't be able to focus. On the song, I mean. Give it the proper respects. You know the bombs were Bernstein, right? Mel Bernstein.
Dude, we're reaching. There's different categories of terrible national anthems now.
This is bad?
This is bad.
Is this worse than Ingrid?
They're different.
Okay. Heard of a band?
I've never heard of a band.
That sounds like you're feeding a baby applesauce. You're just going a ner 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 ner, and then
or the squished bananas. Banana. And is
now, how are all those guys supposed to play basketball with giant rhinoceros boners? I don't understand.
Oh, I don't know. We're reaching different categories of terrible though. Like those two are not the same category of terrible.
I simply don't get it.
Roseanne was just a goof for the intention of being a goof. That doesn't count. There was Drunk Bitch Terrible.
Yeah.
Who's fucking loaded and just fucked it up.
Yeah.
Then there's the category of who tries to change a national anthem to be something it's not. Like that.
I remember
where you try to blacken it up.
Whoa. Jeez.
I'm sorry. That's been done a few times.
Didn't expect us to go so racial. Apparently, Matt's trying to say that the national anthem is a white man's song.
I'm saying it's supposed to be done how it was written, not with more style added to it of any kind. I don't care. I don't care what color you are.
You want it to be done lifeless and flavorless like the white man intended.
I don't want you to backwoods hillbilly wrap it up either. No. Don't Tom McDonald up the fucking national anthem.
All right.
None of that shit.
And you're saying don't cabaret sex it up either.
Fuck no.
The man drives a
no
hard
sex
bargain.
club national anthem.
All right, fine. Guys, we are 165 away from tonight's goal. We are struggling a little bit tonight. If you could help us pick it up a little bit, we would appreciate it. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, Rumble Rants, etc. It's been a bit of a light night this evening. We would really appreciate your help. We do have Christina Aguilera forgetting the lyrics to the national anthem. We got a few more stories I got to open up here, too. We got a few more things to get through tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd this one go? Oh, darn.
Oh, snap.
Not the Bee was reporting on Libs of TikTok, which I'm starting to get tired of this fucking Libs of TikTok chick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Like, she does a good job, outing people for being scumbags and shit, but it's also, like, mostly only lefties.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it, that's her angle, but, like, I feel like she's now kind of turning into a narc in a way. Like, that's all she's doing is narking on people, because she's finding like firefighters and teachers and nurses and these people who are like just on their own Twitter, just writing mean shit about the Trump assassination attempt.
Okay.
And then blowing them up on Libs of TikTok and being, look at what this teacher wrote on Twitter. Look at what this firefighter wrote on Facebook. And it's just like, come on, like leave these little fish alone. Like, don't go putting them on blast and, like, their worst tweet or their Facebook post now has to be, tear their entire life apart. That's not fair.
Can I hate her and the idiots that posted it?
You can, there's no rule against hating
because at this point, like, wouldn't you realize to not put this shit on social media? If you're a teacher, there's been teachers, there's been firefighters, there's been policemen, all fired for their political views they've put on social media.
Sure. Yes.
So just fucking don't. One, they're fucking stupid. Two, you don't just go call out your normal targets. Don't just try to kill everybody.
I agree with you. Like, just don't put, especially if, like you said, you're a private citizen.
Yeah.
What's the point of you putting your political analysis out there? Like, what are you going to get scooped up out of your firefighter job and get a job at Fox News or CNN?
No. And there's people like this bitch out there who would see what you did and make fucking light of it to everyone and get you fucking fired.
I mean, you might be right. I definitely think that if you're going to...
They're all dumb.
If you're a private citizen and you're not like a public figure, posting a big, like, controversial political statement on Twitter or Facebook is only going to catch you shit.
Yeah.
Like, so what if if 100 people thumb up it?
Right.
Or they heart it or they Care Bear hugging.
You're
or
not
whatever.
changing anything.
You're not changing anything. And plus, all you're going to get is people shitting on you.
The only attention you're going to bring to yourself that will have an effect on your life is actually going to be negative attention.
But again, I don't think this Libs of TikTok lady, this Chaya Raichik, she doesn't need to go like ratting people out, like private citizens out. Like if it's a senator or if it's a media personality, fuck them. Go for it.
Yeah.
I like that. That's good. But like, hey, did you see what this third grade teacher in Saskatoon wrote? No, and I don't care to. And you don't need to show me what this third grade teacher in Saskatoon wrote. It's not necessary. So I think some people give people a pass when they're like right wing.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, well, it's the Libs of TikTok lady. She's right wing. She's on the right team, so it's okay. And it's like, no, fuck that team shit. Teams are gay.
No, it's back to everyone's an asshole.
Yeah,
Both sides.
everybody's an asshole. Satan's Mechanic says, is anything else on? This is kind of boring tonight. This is what I don't like. Here's what I don't like.
What?
I talk about taking tomorrow off, right?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm like, look, there's just not that much shit going on. Everyone's talking about Trump, all this Trump shit. And I'm like, look, maybe I don't have enough shit for a show tomorrow night. Maybe I'll take the night off and we'll just, fuck it. And we'll regroup for a big Thursday and Friday show. And then people go, no, come on, don't take shows off. And then they'll go, tonight there's not a lot going on. God, I mean, it's kind of boring. And it's like,
meanwhile, we've been on a fucking roll, I thought.
I thought tonight's show's been great. Now, judging by the money coming in, I'm wrong.
Apparently, me being alive and awake on air is detrimental to your pocketbook.
Well, goddamn it, we'll find out tomorrow when I do a show. How's that? I will do a show tomorrow night, and we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to do it for a smaller goal because I wasn't really planning on doing it. But now people are shitting on me. I'm going to get my fucking ass kicked tonight and come back tomorrow for another pleasure helping of getting the fucking shit stomped out of me. Thank you to Will C. with $1.99. He says, your blocking mods is why your goal suffers. Goal isn't suffering. We're on a 13-show win streak. Once in a while, you shit the bed, but who knows? No Pen 15 Fathead with $5 says F Will C. We'll see. Now those two opinions cancel each other out. Johnny's Grinder Date with $2 says, I can't wait to meet you, Aaron and Matt. Now, wait a minute.
Johnny's going to have some competition. I'm going to steal that Grinder Date.
I don't think Johnny has a Grinder Date. I think it's a lady, and I think she's a lovely lady. It's fine. Citizen M says, you're doing an evening show tomorrow. Yes, I will. I don't want to get yelled at by the paying customers. You're running a business. You got to keep the customers happy.
Yes.
And Citizen M's back on my side, so I gotta keep Citizen M happy. Number one, Josh Denny fan says, now I'm blocked here too. No.
We just read it. You're not blocked, sir.
Yeah.
I see it too.
You're fine.
Aaron didn't make up a comment that was not on the screen at all.
This ain't on you, Matt. You're killing it, says Chad Buzamuk. MSO says it's a good show. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
People's pockets are a little light right now. They're like, look, Aaron, just because we like the show doesn't mean we're going to, float you a 50 spot, for Christ's sake.
I mean, we do have a lot riding on, hoping Trump gets elected to save the economy. And, well, there's this thing that just happened. And
Citizen M says, teams are not gay. A Ricada war is on the horizon, and I'm all in on Team Steel Toe. I appreciate that.
War?
Is it a war though? Is it a war? I feel like if it's a war, it gets over. I've won. I have my children, my family back. I have my life. I lost a couple of fake internet people, and I gained back, my entire family and didn't lose my children. Guys, no offense. I don't think it's much of a war. That's why
you weeded out some friends that weren't friends.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, he's in a rough spot right now, and I don't take pleasure in seeing it get worse and worse. I don't take pleasure in, it doesn't help my life at all. Gino and Keanu being in tough times right now and feeling they have to shit on Steel Toe in order to, gain some, clout or momentum. It doesn't make my life any better or worse. I don't want to see them struggle, and they're struggling. I don't want to see, Nick and them struggle. It doesn't make my life better. Do I want to see people suffer consequences for the bad things they've done? Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I I hope everybody gets healthy. I hope everybody makes up for their mistakes. I hope people confess their sins. I hope they get right with everything. That would be wonderful. Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, cover the Sartell school board news. Guy Sartell and I want you to cover this topic. Fuck the internet games. But who's going to care about the Sartell school board? And what are they doing?
What are they doing?
What are they doing? Are they fucking around
we don't
over
know
there?
What they're doing?
Are they trying to do some
What are they doing?
woke shit, bro? Thank you, Red Fox Mad. 155 away from tonight's goal. See, we're getting a little closer. We got a half hour to knock it out. Maybe we can get that 155. If you're feeling generous, throw it in there. Chevrolet JB says, I don't care what you say. I'm doing coke from time to time. Don't do it. If you have
I'm
kids,
going to pass on that.
don't do it. It's not good.
Just think it's not a good idea.
Citizen M says the court case is temporary. His hatred of you isn't. Well, I mean, look, I'm not a big fan of his either. And all the shit that went down. Triple N says April posted a new pic on her Instagram. Are you going to roast her publicly? No, I didn't roast her last time when she put the deer and shit up. I said she looks like she's doing better. Good. I want her to be healthy. The thing is, like, that those documents we looked at today, where it said, what was it? Like, he's going to have to submit to blood, urine, and hair drug testing to get his kids back. So you got to quit the shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
no way around it.
If you're on it now, you got to get off it if you want your kids back. And they also said we get to randomly unannounced, unfettered searches of every room in both houses. So apparently April living there, they're like, look, you're not fooling us.
Right.
These are both your houses. You're all kind of living on the same compound together. And that was the plan for all four of us. But luckily I kind of smartened up towards
Kind of glad you pulled your head out of your ass on that one, bud.
There's a rumor going around that they're like, oh, your ex-wife told you, like, gave you an ultimatum. Not at all. She had no idea this was happening until I told her. What happened was, they wanted to do this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I started getting cold feet about it because I'm like, the kids didn't want to.
Yeah.
And like, if the kids didn't want to move because they have so many friends here. And I'm like, well, I'm getting cold feet. I don't want to. Then April moves all her clothes out. And then, so she doesn't have to be the bad guy, April goes, no, you and I can rebuild what we had. We'll move into this house. And I'm like, you just want my money to buy this house. You want my money to buy this house.
Oh, wait, so you had to buy the house, too,
Yeah.
though.
You want my money to buy this house so that we can live in it, but you're not going to rebuild shit with me.
No.
You're just going to, kind of pawn me off on Kayla. You and Nick will run off, do whatever you do, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
And I kind of saw through that, and I'm like, no, I've lost enough here. I'm going to cut my losses and call it a day.
Yeah.
But I certainly don't want anyone to do, like, I don't need to see any of that get any worse,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to, it's gotten bad enough for them. They got a big enough hole to dig out. Like I said, I got what I need. Don't you worry about me. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it. We've got, 12 minutes until 9. Now, when should we do the can rattling? Should we do it around 9:10 since we have to go to 9:15?
Yeah.
All right.
You owe him until that time.
We'll put it off until then. But guys, before you say she saw all the signs and knew what was happening, now she didn't know? What? No, that's I don't even know what you're talking about. Here's the problem with Chad Buzamok. He's got this problem where he hates me so much it blinds him and he can't really hear what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of just a weird. I try to give him as much, kindness as I can, but he's kind of a weird fella. All right, guys, looks like we've got 155 away from tonight. Hammer it out. Everybody chip in a little bit. We'll get this thing nailed down, and we'll get an extra half hour of overtime. We've got the Republican National Convention going on right now, and people like this kind of shit. Donald Trump Jr. was being interviewed by MSNBC. So he gave him a chance.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to give him a shot. I'm going to let MSNBC talk to me. And guess what?
They fucked it up?
It went exactly how you thought it was going to go.
Oh, okay.
MSNBC got cunty with Don Jr. Don Jr. chewed their ass. Let's go ahead and check this out. This is from the floor of the Republican National Convention. This was last night.
Mm-hmm.
This happened. You know what's funny is usually they announce the running mate at these things, and Trump just went ahead and fucking did it yesterday. So, yep, it's J.D. Vance. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Here's Don Jr. at the RNC.
This only further strengthened. I think he did spend a lot of time changing up the message of what it's been. He's been under constant attack, but it's a different time in America. A lot's happened in 48 hours.
Don, what is that change going to look like, Don? What practically, your father as president, I think you would even say, was a divisive figure. What's it going to look like in the second term?
I don't think he was a divisive figure at all. I think the media created divisiveness around him. They lied about Russia collusion. They said he was a traitor. They went after him in every which way possible. If the media actually starts being an honest broker, talking about the things that he did, the prosperity he brought, the peace deals that he signed around the world, rather than the disaster that we're living right now, I think you'd do everyone in the country a big favor.
I know immigration's important to him. I covered the family separation crisis closely. Will we continue to see policies like separating 5,000 children deliberately from their parents?
Oh, the finger's coming out.
Look at him.
He's got the feet. He's ready to point that fucking finger.
But it is funny how this little bitch is like phrasing shit.
Yep.
Like he's trying to take Trump's strong points, like immigration. Like the border's a fucking disaster right now.
Yeah.
And Trump's like, we got to stop letting so many fucking people across the border. But instead of phrasing it that way, like, how will your dad handle the border crisis? He goes, your father separated families. Is his new border policies going to continue to separate families? Like, you can hear his bleeding heart dripping on the floor while he does this.
You mean the Obama administration?
You know they didn't do that, sir.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, they did.
Will there be a second family separation policy?
It's MSDNC, so I expect nothing less from you clowns. Even today, even 48 hours later, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait with your lies and with your nonsense. So just get out of here.
Fuck
But
yeah.
He called them clowns first, and then he literally gave him the backhand. He goes, get out of here. Get the fuck out. Don Jr. going to run someday?
God, I hope so.
Don Jr. might be running someday. He seems like he's got a little bit of dad's swagger.
2028?
Is that the other one?
Don Jr. 2028?
Is that Eric or is... I don't know. The other Trump son, he's not quite as sharp as Don Jr. is.
It's DNC, so I expect nothing less from you clowns. Even today, even 48 hours later, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait with your lies and with your nonsense. So just get out of here.
The nomination continues here in the Florida delegate.
Okay. I was like, well, shit still keeps going on around here. What can I tell you? Back to you guys.
We had two Bushes. Let's get two Trumps.
Yeah, I mean, we've had two Adams, two Bushes.
They tried to do two Clintons.
Tried to do two Clintons. Honky with a great point. Don Jr. and Gavin Newsom are tunnel buddies. Yeah.
Tunnel buddies for president.
They both fucked Kimberly Guilfoyle.
Okay, and?
Kimberly Guilfoyle was married to Gavin Newsom for a while, or dated him. I can't remember.
Many guys have fucked the same girl, your point.
And then, anybody you know? I don't know. I don't know anyone in particular. I think this is the first time I've been tunnel buddies with someone with felony charges, though. That's kind of badass, right? I got two different girls. I'm tunnel buddies with a guy who's in. What do you do? McBuster calling Kimberly Guilfoyle a flip-flopping whore. Wait a minute. Just because you fucked a Democrat and then you fucked a Republican, I think she's always been a Republican, hasn't she? You're allowed to take other party dick. The reporter is asking that question because the theme of the RNC was supposedly unity. Well, what does that, what does that have to do with the fucking border?
And what's the media had a hand in not doing the past fucking, 12 years?
I don't think the media has a leg to stand on unity.
No.
Number one, Josh Denny fan says, why does America love these sleazy, slimy car salesman fucks so much? We just like it.
Yeah.
We like them. Because they're all full of pizzazz and piss and vinegar. We like that shit.
We buy the shit they're selling. That's why.
Exactly. We like shitty cars in this country.
Yep, we sure fucking do. Remember the 80s? They're all fucking terrible.
Triple N says, bipartisan pussy. Yeah, she's not prejudiced. When it comes to her pussy welcomes all parties.
Maybe that pussy can bring the two parties together and have some fucking unity. We can have one from each side. President, vice president. They can work together, compromise.
Her pussy brings this country together.
And then just the one, you got vice president, president, and then the shared first lady.
Jesus. Got a little out there. Fuck.
Just saying, it could happen.
Michael.
I've seen something similar really close to my life.
Michael with $10 on Venmo says fake dono. Thank you. I appreciate the fake dono. Hey, can we get a shitload more fake donos, please? Because we're 145 away from tonight, and we've got about 15 minutes before we got to start begging you for money. 145 away. Fun show. Not the most lucrative one we've ever done. Let's hammer it out. Triple N says, yeah, they can unite in fucking the American people.
Well, they're politicians, so that's a given.
Numero uno Josh Denny fan says Nick's penis in the divorce court documents. Other party dick. Oh, shit. Thank you guys very much. I don't know. I like Donald Trump Jr.
Yeah.
He's a smarmy dickhead. I get it. But like,
I'd buy a used car from him.
Yeah. Buy a used car, and then when it breaks down on the side of the road 2 days later, I'd be like, he got me. Oh, son of a bitch. That little rascal.
But he had charisma.
He really did, boy. I mean, he may have bent me over and fucked me up the ass, but
he made me feel good while he did it.
He really was convincing. By the way, Eric Trump. So you got Don Jr., who's out there, and he's going, get the fuck out of here. You clown, you piece of shit. I fucking hate you. Whatever. Slampies, a.k.a. Aaron's Box with $1.99. Get out of here with that horse shit. So the Donald Trump Jr. goes out, and he just gets fucking medieval on an MSNBC guy.
Yeah.
And we just asked, where's Eric Trump? Eric Trump might not get the conservative red meat kudos that his brother got, because instead, Eric Trump decided to defend female Secret Service agents.
So you're saying this might trigger me?
So while the one brother was like, hey, MSNBC, go fuck yourself. Nah, I mean, Eric Trump was like, now, guys, let's, not all women. Some of them are, I believe he said, female Secret Service officers who protected his father are, quote, as courageous as they come. Come on.
As courageous as women come, yes.
Now.
Exactly. Truth.
Let's
Speaks the truth, sir.
Let's go ahead. I guess we got to wait 30 seconds for this. Really?
Oh, my God.
On an Eric Trump clip? Like, I understand if it was like a Donald Trump clip, watching a 30-second ad, but you're going to make us wait 30 seconds to get to Eric? And what Eric's doing is complimenting girly Secret Service agents? Fuck. All right. Let's check it out. This is Eric Trump being interviewed at the RNC. 145 away from tonight's goal if you want to help us out.
After the horrible, horrible incident on Saturday, last night at the RNC, he made his first public appearance since the world saw that horrible but also iconic moment with him standing up, his fist in the air.
You mean the moment he won the fucking election and we might as well call it off?
Right.
If you're not going to get rid of Joe Biden, I mean, you can pretty much tap out at that point.
And he seemed emotional. Yeah. I mean, that's me judging from a distance.
Really?
He just got shot in the ear.
Fucking bullet just didn't kill him by 1 inch. Yeah, he might be a bit emotional. There might be some adrenaline pumping.
He seemed a little fired up as the blood streamed down his face after he was shot near the head. Any comment on your dad? It'd be funny if the media gives this a few days and then goes, I got to be honest, Trump was being kind of an asshole after he got shot in the ear.
I'm waiting for that.
Right? Like criticizing his reaction to it?
Oh, I've been waiting for that.
But what was that like for you, and what was he going through?
I was watching that. I was watching the rally on Saturday with my children when this whole thing happened, and so he got a fall, and he's got blood coming out of his ears, and somebody shot him in the ear. Had he not turned last minute, his head would have been blown off. I mean, literally.
Jesus, I mean, goddamn, Eric. I mean, do we have to get so fucking graphic with it? I suppose so. I see why Don Jr. is the favored son, though. Eric's a little less. He's kind of when it comes to charisma, he's the lesser Uso brother.
He's
Jimmy
Uso, millimeters from taking his life, and then all of a sudden last night he walks in here and he walks into thunderous applause and chants of USA, USA. There were people in the audience crying. I was sitting there.
By the way, look at the Secret Service. Look at all the Secret Service men around him.
Does that make you feel more comfortable?
I bet Trump feels more comfortable.
I bet she thinks that the lady I thought the lady Secret Service agent that was there did a good job, didn't she? I thought she did a good job. Or are you just hating women? Look at you.
I'm just.
Hey.
I'm going to decline comment.
If she weren't good at her job, she wouldn't be there.
Yeah, DEI.
American was a song that it was playing at the moment, and I think it all hit home, right? It puts everything in perspective. My father's spent 8 years fighting the unthinkable. Every attack humanly imaginable. You've covered every single one.
Not aliens, bro. Not aliens.
Not yet.
He hasn't done aliens yet. Don't get ahead of yourself. They cut off. Oh no, they cut off.
They tried to take his life. Eric. That was the final attack, and thank God it didn't work out. But then he walks in here to just a sea of love, and as much reporting as you've done from in here, I know how much love you've seen in this room.
Yeah.
The American flags, the red hats, the people who love America. They're proud to be American. They want America to be number one.
You know what I gotta say?
Get to the point.
Yeah, Eric is fucking boring, dude.
Is MSNBC gonna give him the next morning slot? Good God.
$2 from Pen 15 says, I hope the mod blockers M and Josh donate. Thank you. Slam Piece, a.k.a. Aaron's Box. Yeah, I guess. Believe people who have lied about just about everything else. Appreciate the $1.99. $1.40 away from tonight's goal. I'm high-roading that shit anyway, so if that's something you want to just sit there and run your fucking mouth about, no thanks. He's fine. Stop crying. Putin is laughing, says McBuster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
I don't know, man. Eric's maybe the Trump that they don't need to kind of take over
He
things.
was so boring. We never even got to the point where he was an asshole.
Right.
What the fuck?
We didn't even between Joe Scarborough and that guy, we're not getting to any of the asshole stuff tonight. It's just charisma vacuums.
Yeah.
Handling these things. The Virginia governor did an address at the Republican National Convention next to his dog. What the fuck? Is this remember when Clint Eastwood gave a speech to a chair?
No.
Do you remember that? One year at the Republican National Convention, as he endorsed, I think it was Mitt Romney, Clint Eastwood gave a speech to a chair pretending it was Barack Obama.
Okay.
Yeah. It was weird.
Sounds like it.
It was a bit weird. By the way, guys, we are 140 away from tonight's goal, and we are about 8 minutes away from having to rattle the cans and try to scoop up that 140 to try and give you guys 30 minutes of overtime. Otherwise, taking a massive fucking L tonight. Jesus Christ. I really hope we don't. Let's watch this Jim Justice fella give a speech with his dog at the Republican. Look, I think these things can be 2 or 3 nights long. They don't need to go all week. It doesn't need to be a week-long event. If we got a guy, first of all, who needs to hear from the governor of West Virginia?
Right.
Coal miners. Right. That's about it.
Yeah, in West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to sit your puppy down and fucking have your, all right, you sit there, Sparky, and I'm going to talk about the economy. He doesn't care. He wants to go take a shit outside, and you're keeping him in here. It's scary. There's thousands of people screaming and yelling. Let's see.
Extreme weather doesn't.
This guy only gets a 15-second ad. The guy talking to his dog only gets 15 seconds. Guys, throw in on PayPal, Streamlabs, Venmo, etc. I really want to knock it out tonight, and we're getting the fucking shit kicked out of us, please. It's been a rough one.
Floor where West Virginia governor, and he's fun, Jim Justice,
and his
running
dog.
for Joe
He brings his
Manchin's
dog?
open seat. He's talking. Is his dog with him?
Absolutely believe with all my soul we've got the greatest people in the world in West Virginia.
I don't care how smart you are. I don't care what your IQ is. With that accent, you just sound like a dipshit. That guy could be smarter than all of us. He probably is. He knows more than we do. And he goes, and by golly, in this country, what we need to do. Shut up. I don't believe in you.
And you criticize people for having that same opinion about that other presidential candidate guy with the shit.
Robert
voice?
F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
No, I believe it. No, I agree with it. I'm saying that's why we're shitty.
Oh, okay.
Is because no matter how smart he sounds, we're always going to be like, why does he talk like that?
Because you can't put that out to the rest of the world as our fucking strong leader.
I'm telling you, like, I don't like that he talks that way either, but I also know that I'm a retard for judging people that way.
Uh-huh.
And we want you to come and try us out someday.
That's how
Okay,
Nick
this
got
guy's a buffoon.
That's how Nick got me.
Now, with all that being said,
by golly,
I know that a lot of you want to meet my little buddy.
Whoa, whoa, no.
Wow.
If he whips his dick out, you cut the camera immediately. Immediately.
So if Baby Dog could come on out here.
That sounds like something he'd call his dick.
Yeah. Just pulls his cock out.
All right, honey, here comes Baby Dog.
The big dog's going to pull out Baby Dog. Oh, of course he's got a fat, jowly fucking dog. Of course he's got a bulldog that can't breathe. A big fat asshole dog.
The only reason that dog's not running away is because it can't fucking catch its breath right now. It's like, I wish I could run.
Now,
I'm so fucking terrified I can't breathe.
As the world watches. You didn't really expect.
As the world watches, Vladimir Putin goes, I think no matter who gets elected, we run roughshod over USA. Did you say retard obese governor with stupid fat dog? I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're striking fear into anybody's hearts. No. Oh, did you see one of the candidates actually brought dog on stage?
And didn't eat them.
And the damnedest thing, he didn't butcher, kill, and serve a dog as appetizer.
But with that being said, let me just say just this.
Yeah.
She makes us smile, and she loves everybody. And how could the message possibly be any more simpler than just that?
Because if it's any less simple, then West Virginia won't get it.
Wait, the message is his dog smiles and loves people.
Yeah.
That's why he should be the fucking...
Why do people think Republicans are retarded? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Because this guy's fucking retarded.
And he's got a supervillain named Jim Justice. Actually, kind of a superhero name, I guess. Jim Justice. He's actually, that's a pro wrestler name, but that's the wrestler that's already in the ring when the other guy comes down. Like, he's the squash match guy.
Now, I've got to tell you just this.
Yeah.
The foundation of my life is
sugar. White sugar.
The truth.
Oh, shit, I was close.
I've got to tell you just this and tell you this right now.
Why is he saying that before he says everything?
What? Tell us. Just fucking stop telling us you're going to tell us this and tell us this already.
He talks like a drunk college sophomore chick.
I challenge the media all the time to find
a corn dog eating contest. And I can eat a corn dog like a Hoover sucks up dirt.
Something that knowingly I've told them it's not the truth, and they can't do it because I'm not going to do that. Now I want you to listen to this and pay really close attention. The bottom line to why we're here, the bottom line to every single thing that's going on in this great country today is one thing. We become totally unhinged if Donald Trump is not elected in November.
Ooh.
I thought we were supposed to be toning down the rhetoric.
That's not good to say, sir.
I don't think that's what we were supposed to be going for.
Back to him being retarded.
Yeah.
That's a really retarded thing to say.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to be.
You just said that.
Dude. Yeah, we're not supposed to be talking that way. We're supposed to be going, hey, everyone, if we don't win, at least we gave it our best. and we tried our hardest, and we did what we could. We're not supposed to be going, if we don't win, we're going to lose our fucking
hold
shit.
on. No, calm down the energy. He did not have that. That guy, he'd have a fucking heart attack if he.
If we don't win, at the sound of my signal, unleash hell. All right, guys, we got 5 minutes left. We got to knock this thing out. We're $140 away from tonight's goal. Let's see if we can hammer it out in the next 5 minutes. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the contributions. Oh, my goodness. Everybody just spurging out over the same fuck. I'm not going to read the same fucking thing 19 times, the same horse shit. Thank you for the $1.99, guys. Appreciate it. Off we go. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I hate when I fat mouse the goddamn thing.
Oh, what'd you do?
I just closed out
Kill your
the
chat.
stream thing. Oh, no.
How do you get it back? I don't know how to do this. This is your thing.
I fucked it up.
What does
Here we
that
go.
mean?
All
We're
right,
still
I'm
live,
back
right?
in. Yep, I'm back in.
Okay.
Woo. Sorry about that. Whoopsie daisy. 140 away from tonight's goal. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats. Let's get it done. Let's do the damn thing, guys. $140 away. We're going to give you a half hour of overtime and go to 9:45 tonight if we knock that out. Otherwise, you could just throw us a few bucks and not have us take a giant fucking dick kicking. That would be awesome. MN Public Records dropped another thing on Kiwi Farms. They said, I'll have to go check that out later tonight. We did cover the newest one today. There's another one? Jesus fucking Christ. How many files and forms are there on this fucking thing?
All of them.
Holy shit. Red Fox Mad with
Fucking all of them.
$4.99 says, is Matt a volunteer firefighter? He looks like one.
No.
Great retirement.
No.
You're not a volunteer firefighter? You know
No,
who was?
I'm not that manly. Sorry.
Oz was one.
Was he?
Yeah.
I have asthma. I couldn't be a volunteer firefighter. Well, maybe they could just give me pure oxygen in that tank, and that would
It's
work
the
out.
manliest shit I've ever heard you say. I can't be a firefighter. I got asthma. All right, guys.
Wouldn't do anybody any good, would it?
We got 4 minutes left. We got $135 to go. Let's knock this thing out in the next 4 minutes. Off we got actually about 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, my God, guys. This is very remarkably stressful. 135 is a big L for the toe. Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Let's see if we can get some pity donos at the end of the show here.
Definitely not another win for the toe.
No, this is not a win for the toe, it's looking like. We need some help. 135 is the number. And with that 135 being the number and us having 3 minutes to knock it out, throwing money at us. That's the only way we're going to make this less fucking awkward. That's for sure. All right. 135 away. I think we did thank Michael for the $10 earlier. Thank you very much for that, buddy. Oh, off we go.
Someone's calling me a queer because I have asthma.
I mean, that's what you get for telling people you have asthma.
I mean, but whatever.
In fairness, I mean, they call you a queer for shit like that.
I guess.
All right. We're sitting here for the next 2.5 minutes, seeing if you guys will throw us any pity donos to keep tonight's show going. If not, looks like I'm doing a show tomorrow. Can't take it off if we're getting $135 fucking dick kickings.
Oh, maybe that's what they're doing. They're holding you to doing a show tomorrow.
Maybe that's what it is. All right. We got, now we're at the 2-minute mark. All right, 2-minute warning. I'll put the links up again. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, etc. We're paying you back the $15 we owe you from last night.
Yeah.
At least there's that.
Making it right. There was a mistake, and he corrected it.
Looks like our 13-show streak's about to get cunt punted. That eats balls.
I don't like that number 13 sometimes.
135 is fucking brutal. Ugh. Hit like. Hit subscribe. Hit all that happy horse shit. 1 minute and 30 seconds left and nothing coming in with 135 to go. Oh, no. This one's going to smart.
Oh, no.
This is like zero, nothing. Like fucking Red Fox mad and then nothing. Not a goddamn thing. All right, one more time in the chat. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Somebody want to throw a hundo in? We'll keep going for you. Wait a minute. If you make the goal, no show tomorrow? No. I'm doing the show tomorrow. Just relax. We're fucking doing it, especially taking a $135 fucking shit pushing in. Then absolutely. All right, about a minute left. 1 minute to go. I guess we'll wrap it up. We'll be back at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning.
No more funniness. No more Matt yelling.
No more
ranting.
Matt yelling. We're done. They're done with us for the evening shows.
Full
for
of
the
energy
night.
and piss and vinegar.
Master Sparky with $10. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate the 10. 125 away from tonight. 125 is the number. Soft Weekly with $2 says, hit me up. One Nation, F the Toozers. All right. Thank you very much. 120 away. Rexy, I don't think this one's got the distance. 10 seconds left.
I don't think so.
A $120 butt fucking for the toe tonight. All right, guys. Thank you very much for those of you who did contribute. We really do appreciate it. We gave it our all tonight, but I guess my best wasn't good enough. We'll try to restart the streak tomorrow. Matt, thank you for your efforts.
No problem, buddy.
Take it easy, everybody. Talk to you again tomorrow morning.
Peace out.